maybe 4-1, brother. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beats and Ballers. I'm Alan. My co-host, you got Rob, and you got my boy K9. All right. Thank you. A glass. All right, go ahead. Take it away, K9.
First, let's Rob take it away. You know, the Masters just got finished. Somebody went back to back. Rob, tell us more about that.
Yeah, Rory McIlroy went back to back. You know, he won his second consecutive green jacket at the Masters yesterday. He had a 6-shot lead after the first 2 rounds. It was the biggest lead ever after the first 2 rounds. But going into the final day, he was tied for the lead going into the final round. And he was able to clutch up in the last couple of holes and get his second straight green jacket. So that was pretty cool. That's his 6th major title. So he's up there right now. He's like top 10 all time, borderline.
So he's up there with Tiger Woods. Like Tiger Woods is number 1 all time, or like he number 2.
Right. Tiger Woods
Tiger Woods is he's at the top, like with Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, he's on a different on a different planet.
Yeah, Tiger Woods might not be able to drive, but that man can play some golf. I'll tell you that. He can't drive, but he can play golf.
He could drive, just not on the road.
That's a track or something, bro.
We also have some great exciting news too. You know, if you guys don't know, last Friday was my first game at a baseball game. Saw the Rays versus the Yankees, and it was a great experience. I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing. Especially towards the last inning, the 9th inning. Oh my gosh, that was probably like I've never felt an atmosphere like that before. Whole stadium's up. You got a runner on third, runner on second. At bat, 2 strikes left. I was scared. You know, I was scared. I thought Yankees were gonna cut shit up. Fortunately, we did not. And I think we got swept by the Rays Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They lost 5 games in a row.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't know what's going on with the Yankees. We need to do something. Jazz Chisholm, if you ever watching this, like if this clip somehow makes it to like your page or anything, you're just a waste of money. You're not getting that contract you wanted. And this is what happens when you cuff somebody who beats on baddies. This is what happens. Like you're like, yeah, you got the drip, you got all the swag and all that, but you can't play baseball for shit. He like what I saw that he's nonchalant, like he thinks he's too cool for baseball. And like that's not Yankee. That's never been what the Yankees are a part of. He does not fit the Yankees culture. He's too swagful, too nonchalant to be a part of this, to wear them stripes, you know. I don't know what's going on with Jazz Chisholm, but I do think this will be his last year on the Yankees. I just don't see us keep going with him the way he's playing. He hasn't been playing great, and he also said that he was going 50 for 50 this year. And the way he's looking, he's nowhere near 50 for 50. So
they said he's going 50 errors, 50 missed ABS challenges, and 500 strikeouts.
Because that's the only 50, 500 I see him going. That shit was pitiful, man.
Yo, Jazz, it sucks. He's one of my favorite players on the team, but like you said, he's so nonchalant. He acts so cocky. And like, bro, if you're gonna be doing all that, you gotta perform. And he's not performing right now. He's been terrible to start the season.
Bro, he's on the like, you know.
It's one thing to not be playing well, but he's not even giving effort. Like at some point, he just needs to be benched.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way to like. Sometimes you gotta hit the bottom because at the bottom there's only one way. There's only one way to go, and that's up.
Come on now.
Yeah,
I don't know, guys. I hope you straight back. I do like you a lot.
But I hope so because it's not looking good. They started 8-2, and now they've lost 5 games in a row.
Damn.
So they're in a 3-way tie. I mean, the season just started, but they're in a 3-way tie with the Rays and the Orioles for first place. But at least the Red Sox have been terrible, so that's a positive. We'll take that.
I heard David Ortiz is coming out of retirement to play for the Red Sox. So
imagine.
We see how that
He's got to be like almost 50 right now.
Oh snap! All right, guys. Something moving on to the NBA. It's getting exciting now. Playing just start. It starts tomorrow. That's about to be exciting. What are the games for the playing tomorrow? I think it is.
They got the 9 versus 10 games tomorrow, so it's gonna be the Clippers. I mean, not the Clippers. Oh no, the Clippers. Yeah, the Clippers
No,
are
no, no.
hosting the
So
Warriors.
now the
The
way they
Clippers are
do it is
hosting the
weird.
Warriors. The Heat are hosting the Hornets.
So
Wait,
so
wait, wait. Who's
tomorrow
hosting the Warriors?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Huh?
It's Heat versus Hornets. That's tomorrow. Heat versus Hornets 7:30. Then at 10 o'clock you got the Blazers versus the Suns at 10 o'clock. So it's 9 and 10 for the East, 7 and 8 for the West. And then on Wednesday, it's Warriors versus Clippers, and then
Damn,
Mags
Clippers are
versus
taking that.
76ers.
I
So we
think
can
they
all
had
agree.
to. They had to change the schedule because they were supposed to have. I think they were supposed to have both of the 7-8 games tomorrow, but they said
Yeah,
they
I
had to
see
change
it.
the schedule because the Philadelphia Flyers, the hockey team, are playing tomorrow night. So the Sixers couldn't
Mm.
have a game tomorrow.
Yeah, 'cause
Mm,
I
So they
was
had to
like, wait,
reschedule that one.
I was like, why am I watching the 9 and 10 for the East and then the 7 and 8 for the West? It doesn't matter. We can all agree that the Heat are getting bounced.
yeah,
I don't see
very.
them. I don't see them touching the Hornets. The way the Hornets are playing too, you got Conkinup or Lamelo Ball 1 and 2,
Bro,
and
for 3 points
three
made.
points made. This
Insane, bro.
first time this happened since Steph Curry and Clay.
Come on now,
And
Splash Bros, bro. Who would have thought that duo
um,
would actually work?
who wouldn't have thought Carl Knipple could score the ball? He's catch and shoot, and he has a little drive game to him. He's a glue guy. He fits anywhere. And Lamelo Ball is Lamelo Ball. He's finally just healthy. It's crazy. I seen a post, and it was like Kawhi Leonard and Lamelo keep getting like people keep talking shit about them how they can never stay healthy, but yeah, both of them both play 65 plus games this year. So for me, I guess this is what happens when when stars play and they're healthy.
You see,
Shit looks
magic.
good. Like Lamelo's looking good. So, but we can all agree Hornets is beating the Heat,
Oh,
and then the
absolutely.
Trailblazers Suns. Who y'all got?
I got sons. Devin Booker and what's that one mean little short guy? What's his name?
Dylan Brooks.
Yes, Dylan Brooks, bro. They've been on a tear. Dylan Brooks is nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He may talk a
Dylan
lot of shit.
Brooks
Pretty
came
good.
back from his injury and sold me in fantasy.
All
Oh,
right, bro. He wasn't good for you.
that's how I lost by 1 point.
I mean, that's part of the reason. I mean, we'll get into that. I mean, honestly, let's just get this over with now. Championship week in fantasy, right?
I'm
I,
listening.
I started the season 1-5.
Right.
I came all the way back to get the last spot in the playoffs. I had to win my last week to get the last spot in the playoffs. I won a tiebreaker over some dude. So I'm in the playoffs. I win my first round by like 800 points.
Damn.
My second round, I win by like 150. So now I'm in a championship against the dude that's been number one in the league all season. Bro, it comes down to the last day. I was down by 114 points entering the last day, and he beats me by one, bro. I had a 3 point lead. No, I had a 1 point lead. I had a 1 point lead with a minute left in the Spurs game. And De'Aaron Fox, count your days, brother. Count your fucking days, De'Aaron Fox, bro. Bricks three threes in the last 60 seconds of the game. Brick three threes within 15 seconds and sold me. I
Damn.
lost 3 points. So at that point, I was down by two. Then the game ended. So I had lost by two, right? Then they did a stat correction to fix it, and I lost by 1 point. And not only that, they did a stat correction earlier in the week, too. Because I went to bed on Thursday night. I went to bed. I was up by 49. I woke up. I was up by 45. They gave him 4 points overnight.
Oh nah. They
Like,
really didn't
bro,
want you to win, bro.
no.
That's fucking unfortunate as fuck.
He made the call to Vegas. He made the call to ESPN. I don't know what is going on, but
He
I
has
was
a
absolutely robbed. I should be a champion right now.
You
I'm
be
heated.
I feel bad because you about to see the Celtics lose in the playoffs, and you lost the fantasy. Like
I
it's
ain't gonna
not
lie,
like
I got Celtics beat number two, bro.
Speaking speaking
Thunder,
of speaking of
Celtics.
Celtics and championship, Kelly, you gonna be getting some new ink in June.
yes. So if you guys don't
Don't
know,
think
I
we
did. So
forgot.
me and Rob shook hands on this. I bet if the Celtics win the NBA championship this year, I will get a Boston Celtics tattoo. I will
Dren, play
definitely.
the clip.
We got
Oh,
video evidence
oh,
too.
yeah, I don't gotta pay the clip. but I would definitely get a Celtics tattoo if they win this year. That's how confident I am that they're not going to win this year.
No, I
They
don't think
might make they
Thunder.
might make it, but they will not win. So no Celtics ink will be on my body. But
Wait,
I will.
I'll get out of it.
You said what?
He is not,
Nothing. Oh.
I mean, what you want me to say? If the Clippers win, you have to get a tattoo. There's no point. Clippers.
I didn't even like ask him to make the deal. He just came out and said it. He was like, if the Celtics win, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Say less. Say no more.
Tiered? Oh yeah, you're laced.
That's how confident I am they're not going to win. I'm
No,
sorry.
I gotta see that Celtics tattoo. I gotta see it.
Yeah, I can't wait. You gonna need a magnifying glass to read it. There's gonna be a little ass tattoo.
I can't wait, bro. I'm gonna go with you there to get it too.
You could be right there. And, matter of fact, we could live stream it for the fans to see. Me get
That'll
this
be beautiful.
tattoo. But it won't happen.
You guys heard it here first, bro.
It won't happen.
He'll get it right on his forehead, bro.
And then moving on to Wednesday's game, we have the Warriors versus the Clippers, and then Magic versus 76ers. I have the Magic beating the 76ers. But I have the Magic beating the 76ers.
But now, where's that but?
I was gonna say I have the 76ers beating the Hornets, but I don't.
All right, Alan, who you got? Who you got? Magic Sixers. No Embiid, remember? So
I know, but they still got Paul George, and they still got Maxey.
I see.
VJ.
Hey,
playoff P.
Last time I saw Paul George in the plane, we lost to the Timberwolves and Patrick Beverly. That guy just won the championship. So yeah, I'm not sold on Paul George.
It's okay,
Playoff P.
but when it comes playoff, bro, look how they act, bro. They tighten up, bro. We're gonna see.
He gonna be shooting it off the side of the backboard.
Bro, chill. Then who we going against? Ben Caro, Franz, like Suggs.
Desmond Bain. You forgot to say Desmond
Bro,
Bain.
I don't even like Desmond Bain. I really don't think he's that good, in my opinion.
Desmond Bain has been the best player on the Magic this year.
Honestly, I don't think that he was worth all that money. Honestly,
I would have said it wasn't even the money; it was what they gave up to get him. And I can agree. I don't think he was worth everything that they gave up to get him. But Desmond Bain is still a great co-star to a star, if the Magic even have a star. The way
He's supposed to be a third option, but the way that team's looking right now, he's been the main option.
I mean, everybody hurt, injuries and stuff like that. You got to put that in fact. Well, we'll see, bro. We'll see when it comes to that day how they play out.
But now, Warriors versus Clippers, y'all know who's going to win this.
I don't know, but Curry is the different when it comes to player time. He might drop 60.
Curry could drop 70 points and the Warriors will still lose because outside of Stephen Curry, who is going to put the ball in the basket?
Draymond Green.
Yeah, thank you. Great talk. Matter of fact, Jimmy Butler has a better chance of playing right now and dropping more points than Draymond.
You saw Pods? Pods had his first 30 piece, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, that Twitter account finally came back to life after a year and a half. I'm like, come on now. We're not worried about them boys. Like,
bro, that clip has so many views, dog. It's insane,
bro. Because like, I remember when he dropped like 20 something against us in the first half, and everybody thought that guy was coming back, and he ended off the game scoring 0 points in the second half. Funniest thing I ever seen in my life. But if you think that we're not losing to the Warriors, I love Curry. He deserves way more, but like, I'm sorry, that roster, bro, doesn't move me. Porzingis, he's a shell of himself. Draymond, he won't be on the Warriors next year. I don't think they can even trade him. His trade value is so low. Nobody wants Draymond. Pods, that nigga's ass. Straight up, that man's ass is fuck. Nobody's worried about Pods. And you talk about Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard will easily be the best player on the court. Easily. I'm taking Kawhi over Steph Curry any day. Because Kawhi could match Curry's offensive output and have a way better defensive presence than Curry can. So I'm definitely taking Kawhi. And Chris Dunn and Ben Mathurin are about to take turns putting Curry in behind bars. Like, that's easy 4x4 cell block. Curry's about to have a bad night.
They're definitely not putting Curry behind bars, but I do have the Clippers winning.
I don't know. I got the Warriors winning.
Like you said, the Warriors, it is not a good team. I mean, they got Curry. And yeah, they got Curry. Like Jimmy Buck. I mean, if Jimmy Buckets was still healthy, it would be a different story. But if Jimmy Buckets was still healthy, they wouldn't even be in the play-in. So that's a whole different story. The team that they got right now is not good.
They're not. It's not that they're not good. They're just young.
They're not good, bro.
Young. They have Al Herford. You have Al Herford.
Okay, I'm talking about the.
Honestly, Warriors are one of the oldest teams in the NBA. They're far from young.
They got Al Halford.
They're far from young. So that means we'll see the Clippers and the Blazers fight for the last 8th spot, and then the Hornets and the 76ers fight for the last 8th spot. Allen, Rob, who y'all got? Clippers versus Blazers.
I got Clippers.
Well, I think the Blazers are beating the Suns. I think the Blazers are going to beat the Suns and get the 17th.
Oh, like all that foul baiting that one dude on Trailblazers does. Yeah, I don't think he knows, but in the playoff time, the refs swallow that whistle, right?
I think the Blazers are just a better team than the Suns.
No, the Blazers
and they definitely have been over the last 2 months, and that's for sure.
If the Blazers could win the free throw battle by 10 plus points, then the Blazers will win that game. But I don't see the Blazers making 10 more free throws than the Suns.
I just don't believe in the Suns. Outside of Devin Booker, I think Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green are going to do a lot of self-sabotaging, especially Jalen Green. He is not that guy. Now, of course, it's only one game, so he could have one of those games where he drops 30, but it's more likely that he's going to have a stinker because that's just the type of player he is. Jalen Green.
Listen, I don't think you're not understanding. It doesn't matter what Jalen Green does because Devin Booker's going for 50.
That's what I'm hearing. That is not happening.
The book is dropping 30 plus points tomorrow. 100%. That's confirmed.
No, I agree with
they're probably gonna put Drew Holiday on Devin Booker, and he's getting locked up.
They could put
Yo,
I'll tell you right now. D-Book. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know real quick. Aaron Judge just homered left center 2-0. Go Yankees. I just had to say that. But
yes, sir.
that's what I say though. Yeah, no, like I'm sorry, Drew Holiday is not looking up D-Book because when they see that happen, they're just gonna run a pick and they're gonna switch. Like nobody.
I just think the Trailblazers are a better team than the Suns, top to bottom.
I don't see it at all. The reason why because they get a lot of fouls. Like when we paid them, they had 30-something free throws and we had 12. Of course, we lost the game. Like the refs, they're gonna swallow that whistle. This guy's not LeBron. He does not have that superstar whistle. He's not getting that. He's not SGA. He's not gonna get that whistle. That little shit that he does. And you know what the problem is? He's never played in the playoffs before. He doesn't know what a playoff atmosphere looks like. So he's gonna be trying to get those calls that he gets in the regular season, and the refs are dead ass not gonna blow that whistle. And that's gonna throw his whole game off. Because then he goes from trying to score the ball to try to force contact to get free throws. When that doesn't happen, he's just self-sabotaging his offense. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. You see too many times players who never been in the playoffs that get that crazy whistle in the regular season, then they can just walk into the playoffs and get those same calls, and then they don't get those calls, and they should know they're in a shooting slump and nothing's going right for them. That's what's gonna happen.
I think the Blazers are winning this game on the defensive side. They've had the 4th best defense in the NBA since the All-Star break. Let's just get that out the way. They've been one of the hottest teams in the league. And yeah, they're generally young, but some of their top guys are more experienced. I think Drew Holiday is going to be a huge factor there.
Listen, there's only 2 players on that Trailblazers squad who's experienced. Drew Holiday and Robert Williams. Nobody else on that squad is playoff experience. Nobody on that squad. Dame's not playing, so he doesn't even count. It's literally Robert Williams and Drew Holiday.
I don't trust the Suns' defense at all.
You don't gotta trust Suns' defense. I trust Dylan Brooks been in the playoffs too many times. So has Devin Booker, and so has Jalen Green.
Dylan Brooks has been terrible since he came back from the injury.
Listen, it doesn't matter. But what y'all not understand?
It does matter. What do you mean it don't matter? If he doesn't play good, they're not gonna win.
Yo, you gotta look at the play-in like March Madness. It's 1-game elimination. There's no you can afford to
exactly.
You can afford to have one.
And I think their top guys are going to choke.
I think that young squad who gets look at where the Trailblazers lead the league in free throws taken as a team. And I'm telling you right now, they're probably ranked top 10. they're not getting those calls that they was getting in the regular season. No, this is playoff basketball. This is playoff basketball. They're gonna let them be physical. Like physicality, like I'm sorry, all you gotta do is get physical with the Trailblazers. They're gonna cry and look at the ref and do all that. But you're not LeBron, you're not KD, you're like you don't get that respect from the whistle, bro. Like they're gonna look at you, tell you to play basketball. And if you keep crying, you're gonna get a tech. That's gonna be the downfall. They're gonna look to get free, they're gonna look to get to the foul line.
Easy
They're not
points.
and they're not going to. And that's the problem. They're not gonna get their free throws. They're not gonna be getting the calls that they're getting all regular season. And that's what's gonna kill them. That right there. Now, I will say this: the Suns might have a problem on the boards because Trailblazers, they're a good rebounding team, especially on offensive boards. That's what they killed us at last time we seen the Trailblazers. But I'm sorry. When it comes down to the wire, who do you want getting the last shot? Who do you trust getting the last shot for the Trailblazers, Rob?
Huh?
Who
It
do
don't
you
matter,
trust?
bro. They're winning this game defensively. It's not going to come down to the last possession.
Yes, it is. 100%. You're right. It's not because Suns are going to pack them up in the first half.
Oh, you're out of your mind saying that.
I'm telling you, like D Book is dead ass going for 35 plus.
I agree with that.
Might.
He might.
But
It's
who
not
else on
Mike.
the team is going to show up?
What's our
Because he
team
could
gonna
go for
show?
35 plus, but if their defense gives up 130 points, it's not going to matter.
Yeah,
I
this
don't think
playoff,
your
guys.
defense is that bad, brother.
The
Their
Trailblazers, I'm
defense
sorry,
is bad.
The Trailblazers are not good enough to put 130 on any team in the play-in or playoffs. They're not good enough. Like it will have to
We're
be,
going
it
to
will
see.
have to be, it will have to be a cold day in hell for that shit to happen.
We're going to
Trailblazers,
see. I mean, you really think the Suns' offense is that much better than the
it's
Blazers?
not
Because the
even
numbers
that.
don't show it at all.
It's not even. I don't care what the listen. It's playoff time. I don't care what the numbers show me. One game, if one game for your life, would you bet the Blazers would beat the Suns if your life depended on this game? That's who you go with.
Yeah.
That's all I.
I
I mean,
don't think the Suns are winning this game.
you see that moment of hesitation. That's
They're not
all
a
I
good
need.
team.
They don't got to be a good team. The Suns don't got to be a good team to beat the Trailblazers. Like,
And if you're going by the logic of if it's one game, then you should be taking the Warriors over the Clippers. Because one game, I'm taking Steph Curry over anyone on the Clippers.
yeah, you must have seen Kawhi's tape. Cut the tape on. You must have seen it. Like, nah, I'm never gonna do that. Like, listen, one game and my life depends on it. I wouldn't bet on that game simply because my head coach is Tyronn Lue, and he might do some dumb shit and give Batum minutes, 15 plus, and Batum should not see the court. Batum should be a DMP because I don't want Batum should not get no minutes. But the fact is, the Clippers are going to win because we have Kawhi Leonard. That's simply like I trust Kawhi way more than I trust Steph Curry.
That's an insane thing to say.
Kawhi Leonard has 57 straight games of 20 plus. Kawhi Leonard had to drop less than 20 points since Thanksgiving. Do you know how long ago Thanksgiving was? Can you
You
remember?
know who Steph Curry is?
Listen, can you tell what did you have on your plate for Thanksgiving? You don't even remember. Who showed up? Like, come on now. Who showed up at Thanksgiving dinner? You don't even remember. That's how long Kawhi's been dropping 20 plus points. Like, come on now. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like it's a no-brainer. Kawhi Leonard is more trust. I trust Kawhi way more simply because Kawhi can play better defense. Curry cannot.
It's just
And
Kawhi.
the thing is,
His big
Kawhi
ass.
doesn't have to waste his energy on defense because what? We scared of Draymond? We're gonna let that nigga shoot anything he want to shoot. Kawhi's definitely not gonna be
going to drop 25 on your ass.
if Draymond drops 25 points, I would get a Draymond Green jersey tattoo on the back of my back.
I mean, yeah, Kawhi himself is a great defender, but the Clippers team defense is not that good.
Chris Dunn, that's all I need. That's first team all D. That's first team all D. First team
Bro,
right
you
there.
guys are 15th in defense since the All-Star break. You're the definition of middle of the pack.
That we could be middle pack. Chris Dunn.
Middle of the pack.
Chris Dunn.
You can't argue with the numbers, bro.
Nope.
The team
I'm
is
just saying.
middle.
Who on that team is guarding Kawhi? Who on that team?
Draymond.
Yeah. Barbecue chicken. I'm foaming at the mouth, Allen. I'm foaming at the mouth.
Who on that team is guarding Steph Curry? And don't tell me Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn, Ben Mathurin.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
Derrick Jones.
If you think Chris Dunn has a better chance of stopping Curry than Draymond does of stopping Kawhi, yeah, you're actually insane.
No. Listen, you say one pair. I'm saying this is guarding Curry. Chris Dunn, Ben Mathurin, Derrick Jones Jr. those three players will be guarding Curry. That's too much action. Like we're face guarding the fuck out of Curry. We're not gonna let Steph Curry beat us. I would be like, damn, we really lost. I wouldn't be that hurt if we lost because Pods dropped 25 and Draymond dropped 15. I wouldn't be mad because we
They
forced
better
Curry.
put Curry in a box and one. That's the only way they're stopping him.
Yeah, yeah. You know why we could do that? Because they have no shooters on that team. Who? Well, like you think we're scared of Gary Payne? We're not worried about no fucking Steph Curry. Like we're not worried about nobody on that team sparks fear into our heart.
Why he was
Wardell. Wardell's the only one on that team that strikes fear in my heart. Other than him, I'm not worried about nobody on that team. Nobody on that team. And Curry's not gonna be able to play the minutes he needs to play to drop.
I mean,
He got his
the
brother on
Warriors-
that team, bro.
The Warriors are a terrible team.
They just need to.
So I'm not even gonna argue that. I just think Curry. I trust Curry more than I trust Kawhi. That's all I'm saying. But the Clippers are definitely a better team than the Warriors. The Warriors are bad.
The Clippers are a better team than a lot of teams in the playoffs. We just started off. If we don't start off 6-21, if we at least go 13-14 in that stretch, we're not in the play-in. Like a lot of people keep forgetting, we started off 6-21. Like, come on, man. We're not even supposed to be here right now.
What's the Clippers record?
We're 41 and we're 42-40. Started off 6-21.
We would need 7 more wins to be the 6 seed.
And I just told you, we go 13-14 instead of 6-21. That's 14 plus wins. That's 13 plus wins.
I mean, in that case, you would be the 6 seed and you would be playing Denver, and y'all aren't beating Denver either.
Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy where we at because we beat OKC. We good. No team will ever test us better than OKC. So we could survive the first round against Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh yeah, we going all the way. We going.
Bro,
all the way.
I don't even know if the Clippers is going to survive the play-in. You talking about survive OKC? They got no chance of beating them. They got no chance of beating the Thunder, unless you're predicting SGA is getting hurt.
Yo, as long as when we tip the ball, the score is 0-0. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. I've seen crazier things happen. I've seen Jimmy Butler bring a playing team to the finals.
No bad.
Like
that's like a once in a lifetime thing.
I see LeBron bring his Lakers from the play-in to the Western Conference Finals.
And look how long
I see LeBron carry that weak ass Cavs team and then beat the best team in the East 4-0, skunked them. Toronto, it wasn't even close. Swept them. Bring out the rug. I've seen crazier things. So are really gonna tell me Clippers being OKC in a 7-game series is that crazy?
That would be crazier than everything you just mentioned.
I seen Bam drop 83 points in a regular season game.
All right, now that's insane.
Like come on, bro. Like we have Kawhi Leonard, bro. Like, listen, do I wish that we never traded away those players we did when we turned around? No, because if we have those players, we're definitely ready to be. We definitely could play with OKC, but we don't. But like the players that we got now, we just need to be on that piece. We need to show up every single game like it's our last game. And do I think the Clippers have enough in the tank to play every game like it's the last game? I don't know. We'll see. We got younger. We're gonna need our role players and our young stars to really like maximize their role. And if that happens, we could play with anybody.
Amen, brother.
You can play with anybody. But enough of the West and the Clippers and all that. So we had the 76ers losing
to the Magic.
And then
playing the Hornets.
And they're playing the Hornets. I got the Hornets winning that. Hornets will be the 8th seed. They'll play Detroit. Orlando will be the 7th seed, and they'll play Boston. So based off of that playoff picture, on the East, who do y'all think wins?
I mean, we gonna start
first round match.
We're gonna start with the first round series. We can start at the 4-5, the Cavs and the Raptors. I mean, I think this is gonna be a quick series.
5 games.
About y'all, but
5 games match.
Taking it.
I got the Cavs beating the Raptors in 5.
No, I got the Raptors beating the Cavs in 5.
Oh.
Nah, let me stop trolling.
Oh.
Yeah, Cavs beat them in 5. It's break no sweat. Have fun with it.
The Raptors have actually been playing really well. I just in a playoff series, I don't think they're gonna be able to stop Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. And then even if they do, you still got Mobley and Jared Allen down low. The Cavs they got so many options, a lot of firepower. They got the interior presence. So I mean, unless the Raptors can shoot the three ball at a ridiculous clip,
And I'm talking about like 42% from three every single game, and
not
which
just
that would
that,
not
but they're gonna have to be putting up an insane amount of attempts too. And the
like
Raptors are just not a 3 point shooting team like that. Even since the All Star break, they're only averaging 11.1 threes made per game,
that's
which is
not
the third lowest in the NBA. So that's
Jesus.
not really going to cut it against the Cavs because I mean, if you're going to beat the Cavs, it's going to have to be on the perimeter defensively because we all know the perimeter defense is pretty weak. But the Raptors are going to have to beat them in the interior, and I just can't see that happening.
Mm-mm. Too much firepower. You're right. That's crazy. The third lowest, bro.
But I will say the Raptors don't attempt that many threes. They don't make that many threes, but they are fifth in percentage since the All Star break. So maybe if they put up a lot more shots, they'll be able to make them. I mean, either way though, I don't really think they're going to be able
it's
to
not
beat the
even gonna be.
Cavs.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not even
Donovan
that's
Mitchell's a different animal in the postseason.
Donovan Mitchell's averaging 28 plus points per game against them. And make it look easy. Make it look like it's
I
child's
think they
play.
might be well over 30.
Might.
But we don't see. The Raptors have a good young team. I
Yeah,
haven't given them a lot of respect, but they have a good young team. I can't see them beating the Cavs.
at all.
I mean, if you look at all the Knicks fans, bro, the Knicks fans are pissed because they got to play the Hawks instead of the Raptors.
And
I would be too.
The Hawks are gonna give them a run for their money.
And speaking of that, we could just go straight into Knicks Hawks. What y'all got there?
I got Knicks.
How many games?
I got them in 7.
Kanon?
The safe choice, the smart, logical choice would be to go with the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, OG, Kel Bridges, all those guys. That's the safe choice. But I like to take risks, and in this NBA, anything can happen. I have the Hawks winning in 6. I think I just think the Hawks are gonna play flawless, and they're gonna seek out Jalen Brunson on defense, and they're gonna go right at Cat's chest and get Cat in foul trouble to get him out the game. So if Cat's not on the court, he can't hurt them on when he's playing offense. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna attack Brunson, and they're gonna attack Cat, get Cat in foul trouble, and the Hawks. I wouldn't be surprised if Hawks win in 5 to 6 games. I think Hawks got it.
I mean, the Hawks are just really ever since, no disrespect to Trey Young, but I feel like in the beginning of the season, we could all kind of see it that was not Trey Young's team anymore. This is Jalen Johnson's team. And he got a lot of good pieces around him, like Nikhil Alexander Walker, who has been hooping all season. Nikhil Alexander Walker might win most improved player. I think he
Yeah,
should, in
because
my
his
opinion.
jump was crazy. Like I think he averages like 15 plus points than last year. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
insane. He went from averaging like 8 points to like 20. I think he's been averaging 8 for his whole career.
yeah.
And
So
now he's
like his
averaging like 20.
his jump that he made, yeah, like it's gonna be all on those who play Jay Johnson and Alexander Walker. I think those two players they show up to play. That's gonna be a hard team to beat because then you got Daniels. He's a defensive monster, so I think he's gonna make life hard for Jalen Brunson.
If they can, yeah, I was going to say that too. If they can, because you already know what you need to do to attack the Knicks defense, you just got to go after Cat and Brunson. We saw it last year. That's what the Pacers did in that entire series. They just went after Brunson and Cat. They took turns on those two guys. If you can find a way to exploit Brunson and Cat, which shouldn't be that hard to do, because neither of them are good defenders. So I mean, you just exploit that weakness, and
And
then
then
I yeah, and then you put Dyson Daniels on Brunson on the other end of the
and
court. They got a lot of guys that they can throw
let's
at
not
Jalen Brunson, but
and
I'm
let's not forget
mainly looking at Dyson Daniels.
they have Kuminga on that team, and he's been hooping when he's been playing for the Hawks. So like that's just somebody off the bench who's gonna give you immediate
I got a
impact.
question. Why isn't Buddy Hill in the lineup? Is he garbage? Like I'm so confused. They
Not
got
even that.
both. Only
All
one of
Buddy,
them.
all Buddy can literally do is shoot threes. He can't defend. He's not a good passer. He can't really create his own offense. All you can literally do is shoot threes. And right now in the NBA, if the only thing you could do is shoot threes, you're not gonna get run. Anybody could shoot threes in the NBA. Damn near anybody. Do something. If you can't do anything more offense, you gotta have some defense, which Buddy Hield has none. So yeah, he won't be getting no run. So
You
yeah,
think
like
he's on that team? Sorry, one more question.
nah, bro, we talking about Buddy here. Like his career is coming to an end. He's gonna be a great bench guy, there for the vibes for as long as he could be there.
All right, continue.
But yeah,
And
like
I think Okongwu is gonna do a good job in that
I think
matchup with
yes,
Carl Anthony Towns,
I think he's gonna
especially
do
down
better.
low with on the boards and stuff. I think he's gonna do a great job in that matchup.
And because the thing is too, because I don't think Carthy Towns doesn't scare me when it comes to getting rebounds and all that. Yes, he's second in the league behind Jokic for double doubles this season, but the man's 7 feet plus. I don't think he's just not as physical as I like him to be. And I just think Okogu's gonna take it straight to his chest and really just go at him. So, I got the Hawks winning that series. I think the Hawks are a better team. I think they're gonna be better. I think their bench is better. Brunson's a too much of a liability. Brunson and Cat on the floor together, that's just too much liability on defense. They're gonna attack those guys.
I think I got the Knicks in 7. I think it's gonna be a really hard fought series. In the end, though, I think Jalen Brunson is gonna be able to find a way to get his team over the hump offensively. And then yeah, I think that's their ceiling. Though. I think the Knicks beat the Hawks in 7. The
Yeah.
Hawks are going to be a threat in the East for a lot of years to come, probably, because they're a very young team. They got nowhere to go but up. But I think they're going to lose to the Knicks in 7. I think Brunson and mostly Brunson, but a little bit of Cat too, are going to be a little bit too much to handle. And you got to remember last year in the postseason, OG Ananobi and Josh Hart were banged up too. So if everybody's healthy right now, I mean, that's really where it's going to come down to. They need Mikhail OG and Josh Hart to step up.
Now I would say this: Josh Hart, he scares me because he's a good hustle guy. Like he's like Aaron Gordon. Like they play their position to the T. And it's amazing. Mikal Bridges, he sparks no fear in my heart. That nigga, he's a black hole on offense, and I feel like they're gonna sag off of him and really shift the defense towards Brunson. So Mikal Bridges, like he's not a factor unless he could give you something on offense. He doesn't help the Knicks any type of way. I think he's really gonna be OJ Anunoby. I really think he's the difference maker. If because the way OG's been shooting in his past couple of games, he's been playing great. If they could get that production from OG, you know what you're gonna get from Brunson and Cal on offense. I just think if those three players are on their P's and Q's, especially in the offensive game, I think that's gonna be a little bit too much for the Hawks to handle. But I'm gonna go with that. The Hawks,
O- OG has the most important assignment in this series because he's going to be matched up with the Hawks' best player, which is
100%.
Jalen Johnson. Because I don't think nobody else on that team can match up with Jalen Johnson. Mikal Bridges is too little.
Josh Hart not fast enough lateral. OG's their
I
best shot.
he might be a little too little for Jalen Johnson too. Jalen Johnson's a big body.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's right over top of him. He's literally OG. But the thing is, how you counter that is just do a pick because nowadays you don't see a lot of people fighting over screens. You might see it if they keep getting exposed by it, or you might just see them trapped off the pick. But Jalen Johnson can also pass the ball, so like I don't even recommend trapping him off the pick because he's just gonna find an open player, and he's tall enough to see over these guys. So I don't know. I feel like how they check Jalen Johnson will determine who wins that series.
And I think the biggest X factor for the Knicks, honestly, we mentioned all those players already. I think their biggest X factor might actually be Mitchell Robinson.
100% coming off the bench, the offensive
Coming off the
rebound.
bench, matched up with Okongwu, because we all know Cat is soft. He's not doing nothing on the boards. He's not doing anything interior defensively. So I think Mitchell Robinson is going to have to play extremely well in his minutes, or else
He
they're going to get
does.
murdered on the glass.
For a bench center, he's really nice. He could be a starter somewhere. He could definitely be a starter somewhere.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, this I think in the grand scheme of things, I think this is the last year that we're gonna see Cat and Brunson together. I think Cat
Whoa,
is getting shipped out in the offseason.
Where do you think he going?
That remains to be
I
seen,
can
but I
agree with
think
that
he's
take.
gone.
He's just he's too much of a liability. He's too much of a liability on defense, and that's just the biggest problem. Like Cat, we know
And
what you could
Cat
give us on offense, but if your shots are not falling, what can you give the team?
Cat needs to be on a team. Honestly, ironically, Cat would be a better fit on the Hawks than he would be on the Knicks. Because having Cat and Brunson together, it's just not going to work. But if you put Cat on the Hawks, a team
Like
that does have good,
offensively,
a team that does have that has good team defense and has good perimeter defense already, you'll be able to hide him a lot better on that end of the court.
yeah, and like the Knicks, you have Josh Hart, you have OG, you have Mikael Bridges. Those three players are great defensive players, and Cat's still a liability on defense simply because
Yeah,
Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns are liabilities, and those are two players out of five who like yeah, we're just gonna attack them. Like
I
it's a
mean,
no
those,
brainer.
yeah, those are arguably the two most important positions on the court. I mean, you could
Yeah,
say
point guard.
small forward for sure, but point guard and center, those are arguably the two most important positions, and they got two defensive liabilities at those spots.
And that's why the Knicks can't get over that hump. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for that. Um, Pistons versus the Hornets. If the Charlotte Hornets can do what we think they're gonna do, I think Pistons pack them up at five.
Absolutely, I agree.
Five is me being nice. Five is me being nice. It should really be four or sweet. We should really bring out the brooms. But I'm gonna give them boys the respect. They played amazing since the All Star break. So I'm gonna show them some love. Say they win one game in Charlotte. One game.
It's a I'll take Detroit in six. I think the Hornets have been really good. I think they'll be able to take more than one game. I mean, like you said, they've been the second best team in the NBA since the All Star break, plus 11.4 net rating. They've been amazing on both ends of the court. They shoot the three ball better than any team in the league right now, which is insane to say. And they just got so much young juice. Pause.
Oh,
Hey,
That was crazy to say,
hey,
but
nah, I
Rob
like
was
how you pause
Rob.
it.
Rob wants some young juice. Watch out, man.
Come
Watch
on, the
out,
new
man.
generation,
That's some
bro.
Boston fans. That's some
they're
Boston
gonna they're
fans,
gonna
man.
come out hungry, bro. They're gonna come out with something to prove. Bro, they're making over 18 threes a game since the All-Star break. That is
Now listen,
ridiculous.
Alan. You remember how I said and when the playoffs start, the refs like to swallow that whistle. Yeah, against the Detroit Pistons, you don't want to be part of that match. They're just too physical. They play punch you in the mouth basketball. Like they're a physical team. They're very physical. They get physical with the Hornets. Yeah, it's game over. I'm sorry, it's
The
game
Hornets,
over.
the Hornets don't even attempt free throws for real, so I don't think that's
It
going to be
doesn't
a
matter.
problem
But
for
like,
them. They shoot the third most. I mean, they shoot the third least amount of free throws in the league.
listen, that's all Q and all. The thing is though, just like we seen the Rockets, a great 3-point shooter team, miss the NBA record of threes in a playoff game. Same thing's gonna happen with the Hornets. They're gonna settle for the three because the Detroit Pistons are gonna be just too physical with them when they get inside the 3 point. That they're gonna settle for threes, and that's where they're gonna lose. They're gonna settle for threes, and that's when Lamelo's gonna turn back the clock and turn into inconsistent Melo, and that's gonna be it all.
Nah, I think
I
Melo
agree.
got something to prove this year.
I do. I think they get two games, but
Yeah.
there's no way they're beating them four times in 7 games. There's
Nah,
Yeah,
no
I
I'm
don't
way.
sorry.
think they're beating the
I don't see
Pistons.
that
They
happening.
are gonna give them a run for their money. They're gonna
No,
show.
I think it's over in five, and I think game one Detroit might blow them out the water by 35 plus.
I don't know about that. That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm telling you, like game one, I
It might
think
be a
Detroit
five-game
might blow them out
series,
the
but it's
water.
gonna be close games.
Nah, I feel like the games in Charlotte will be close games, but the games in Detroit, nah, not even close, not even close. I think it's straight belt.
Interesting.
And then you got Boston versus the Orlando Magic. I got the Magic in seven.
You're out of your mind,
I
dog.
got the Magic in
What is
seven.
wrong with you?
I got the Magic in seven.
You don't even believe that.
I believe in my whole son. I'm gonna tell you what. Pablo's gonna turn back the clock and turn into the Pablo we all know. The same Papa that we all said is way better than J
I
Dub.
ain't gonna lie, Curdy, you're delusional, bro.
Bro, you've been telling me the Magic are garbage. I've been the one
Yeah,
defending the Magic on this channel,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm done
In the
defending the
regular
Magic.
season, in the
The
regular
Magic are
season,
an awful team. They
hey,
are a horribly coached team.
like I
Jamal
said,
Mosley should have been fired months ago.
mm, yeah, that's cool. Magic's in 7.
The fact that they went out there yesterday, biggest game of the season, and you lose to a G League lineup, like
Bro,
they need to be ashamed.
you
That is
gotta think.
ridiculous.
You gotta think about why they lost. It goes deeper than just that. The Magic walked into that game like, yo, we about to be the 6th seed, no playing first. Like, yo, this shit is raps. Like, yeah, nigga, bust out the champagne. Like, we good. And then they got punched in the mouth. It's like, yo, like we're dead ass losing. Like, what's going on? And they lost because they thought like,
There's
yeah.
no excuse that you can make for losing to the lineup that they lost
I'm
to.
just saying
The
they got caught.
Celtics had guys on the court that have not played a minute this entire season.
Y'all have white boy Steph Curry in sheep's clothing, number 55. We like, come on now. That Shireman, he's actually tough. You
He's
saw what he
tough.
did. You saw what he did against the Knicks. Come on, man.
Look
And then
look at
Ron
the
Harper,
box score yesterday, and you won't even be able to tell me who some of those guys are.
Dylan Harper's brother that plays for the Boston Celtics. He's
Yeah, Ron
also
Harper
nice.
Jr. He had a
He's
crazy game.
also nice. Like he's not no scrub.
He's
Walsh,
a G League player. He's
oh
literally a
my,
two-way player. They just gave him a contract 2 weeks ago.
okay, cool. He's actually nice. Like the Boston Celtics is just super loaded. He's actually nice though. We're not gonna stay here and act like he's a scrub. Like, come on, man. We're not gonna stay here
The
and do
fact that
and do like that.
you're really trying to make excuses for the
No,
Magic
there's no
losing to
excuse.
a
There's
G
no
League
excuse.
lineup.
There's no excuse. There's
That
no
is
excuse.
embarrassing, dog.
There's no excuse to lose it to second strength and G League teams. There's no excuse. You're right. But like I'm saying, like, are we really surprised that they lost?
I think everybody was shocked.
I'm looking
That's
at the
insane.
box. I'm looking at
I
the
mean,
box.
yesterday's game is just proof that Joe Mazzulla has to be the coach of the year. I don't even think it's close. The fact that he can go out there with literally anybody on the court and his team is going to execute the game plan to perfection.
Well, I'm
No matter who he puts
Alan,
on the court, his guys are going to show up ready to play
Alan,
every
I'm
single
about to
night.
tell you. I'm about to tell you right now. He keeps talking about G League players beat them. No, the G League players did not beat them. 27 points from Garza, and he gets runs. He gets hella minutes because freaking Vucevic was out. He gave them 27, shooting 10 from 18 from the field, and 3 from 6 from 3-point with 12 rebounds.
Look at the full box score.
And then I'm looking at it. Ron Harper Jr. played 37 minutes. He gave you 27 points, shot 10 for 20, 5 from 12 from 3.
A two-way player.
Shireman gave you 30. And then if you look, Wash gave you 33 minutes and dropped 9 points.
Jordan Walsh was getting DMPs half the year.
Some nigga, he gave you 9 points. Other person gave you 3. The bench gave them a combined of 15 points, and 13 came from one dude who played 30 minutes. So did they really lose to a G League team, or did they lose to Boston Celtics, this year's second string players?
They lost to a team. They lost to a team that had Max Shulga playing 18 minutes. You don't even know who that is.
The score was 108 to 113. They lost by 5 points. You know why they lost
Tell
by
me
5
who
points?
Tell me who Max Shulga is.
You know why they lost by 5 points?
Because the team is garbage.
Alan, if you have a player that plays 31 minutes for you and gives you 3 points and all from the free throw line, he shot 0 for 5 from the field. Wendell Carter Jr., their center, gave them 3 points shooting 31 minutes and gave up 27 to Garza. And then Desmond Bain gave them.
Here's the thing, bro. Here's the
Desmond Bain only
thing.
played 18 minutes. They clearly rested Desmond
All these
Bain.
players that you just mentioned, half of those guys, if they were on the Magic's roster, would be completely irrelevant because the Magic are a horribly coached team that can't develop talent to save their lives.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, yes, the Magic should have never lost to this team, but if you're saying that the Magics, they lost because they slept on a team. Cool, it happens. It's called a sleeper game. It's a sleeper game. They fell for it. They fell asleep. It's okay. But if you're gonna sit here and tell me that the Magic are not gonna give Boston a run for their money, then you're highly mistaken. This game is going to 7 or 6.
Oh no, this series is over in 5 games max.
So you can say that this series is over in 5 games max, but the Detroit Charlotte Hornets is over in 6, maybe 7.
The Celtics are a better team than the Pistons, and the Hornets are a better team than the Magic. Oh, you're out of your mind, buddy.
You're biased. You're biased. Shut up. I'm not hearing none of this shit no more.
I mean, most people would agree that the Celtics are a better team than the Pistons.
Most people.
That's why they're
Most people
a heavy
live in
favorite to
Boston.
win the East.
Yeah, cool. They could be the favorite. Detroit Pistons. Detroit is 7 against the Boston whenever they see each other. That's all I got.
Detroit's not even going to make it to the conference finals. But if we see Detroit,
who's stopping them?
If we see Detroit, 5 games, buddy.
The Cavs are. Yo, Rob, my nigga, like you smoking
5 games.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, anyways, moving on, bro. Moving on. Let's go on to the West. I'm not gonna get into
Detroit does not want that smoke at all.
I'm gonna let Detroit basketball. No, y'all don't want that smoke at all. Jalen Durham is putting
You're out of your mind, buddy.
Jalen Durham is putting nuts on that African dude. He's putting nuts on the whole.
Jalen Durham is getting locked up by Nehemiah's Cato.
Jalen Durham is going to average 18 and 15.
He can do that. He can do that, and they still gonna lose. And they still gonna lose because who else is gonna perform? They got Cade Cunningham and Jalen Durham. Nobody else is performing.
And Cade Cunningham is averaging 25 with 10 assists and 8 rebounds. He's damn near gonna average a triple double on Boston Celtics. While Tatum is throwing up tour dates. Tatum is going
to average the same 28, 12, and 5 that he does every single postseason.
I bet money Tatum will not average 25, 8. Would you say 28, 18? What'd you just say?
28, 12, and 5. Same thing he does every year in the postseason.
Okay, cool. Yeah, bullshit.
Double-digit rebounds every postseason. I don't know. 5+ assists every postseason. 25+ points every postseason. You're not going to disrespect him. He's the best playoff performer of this decade. You're smoking.
Yo, you're funny. No, I can agree with you on one thing. He will average 5+ assists. I can agree on that. He's going to average 5+ assists. That's about it, though.
10+ boards, easily.
You know what's crazy? Tatum is going to turn into the Tatum against the Golden State Warriors in the finals, and the whole fan base is going to say, "Yo, he turned ACL not too long ago. Like, bro, like, come on, like, chill. Like, y'all really happy?"
That ain't
like,
even gonna happen.
That's exactly what y'all going to say.
We're gonna see it.
We're gonna see it. They have that excuse in your back pocket.
Cade Cunningham is going to do that, and he's going to be healthy. What's your excuse going to be then?
The nigga's lung got punctured not too long ago. What the fuck you mean healthy?
Is he back on the court? That's not even a real basketball injury.
It don't matter, bro. He still was.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, because it's a real life injury. Like, it's more serious than sports. The nigga's lung got punctured. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Tatum's weak ass Achilles. Hey, Tatum's weak ass Achilles better hold up for the whole playoff because it's gonna be physical.
Oh, he will. He will. And you're gonna be tatted up. You're gonna be inked up in June.
I ain't gonna cap. If I'm going against the Celtics, or I'm going at Tatum in the post every single game, I'm gonna wear down his Achilles because I know it's not gonna last game 6 or 7.
You gonna go against their best defender? Why would you do that?
Yeah, I'm going straight at his chest. They see how long them legs can hold up. Baby. Come on, baby boy. Hey, strap him up. It's gonna be a long series.
You better tie the bow tie, brother.
Nobody has ever used the defensive. Nobody has ever used the game plan of attacking Tatum.
Yeah, because that's what Tatum had 2 perfectly good ACLs. I mean, Achilles.
You're gonna be fine. Bro, he came back defending at an elite level. What are you talking about?
But it's not
his defense has been better than it was before he got hurt. What are you talking about?
Like I said, this is playoff is a whole different atmosphere, bro. Stop comparing the regular season to the playoffs. You know it's not the same. It's not.
Oh, he's better in the playoffs than he is in the regular season. That's the whole point.
When he had 2 good Achilles. When he had 2 good Achilles, he was better. He was better when he had 2 good Achilles. Now he got 1.
You're going to be so mad when he comes back and averaging 25, 12, and 5.
Yo, I love the NBA so much that if Tatum has a good postseason, why would I be mad at that? That's good hoops. Cool.
You would be mad because you hate him.
No, I don't hate Tatum. I just told you Tatum is the best player on his team. I just told you that. I admitted to you. I told you Tatum. I was wrong about Tatum.
You could hate him and still admit that. That's common sense. You'd have to be an idiot to say he's not the best player on the team.
Okay, he's not the best player in the East. So I can tell you that shit right now. The best player on the East, that man's in Detroit. Yeah.
The best player on the East is not even playing in the postseason.
Oh, you're right, Giannis. Type shit.
But the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs is by far Jason Tatum.
Okay, yeah, he's smoking dick chat, but cool. Let's move on to the West because we could dead ass spend 2 hours talking about.
There's no way you're telling me Cade Cunningham is better than Tatum. You're out your
Yeah, I am telling you. Like I just said, we could spend 2 hours talking about how the Pistons are going to dismantle y'all niggas, pick y'all apart.
But the Pistons aren't even getting by the Cavs.
He's not gonna fucking heal up in time. But cool.
The Pistons are
Anyways,
losing to the
okay,
Cavs.
can we move on to the West? Because there's a lot of good matchups in the West too. So you got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Clippers. We're gonna say that for last. I got a lot to say about that because nobody believes in that matchup, and I'm believing it. So we're gonna skip that for now. Then we got the San Antonio Spurs playing either the Suns or the Trailblazers. It doesn't matter who they play. They beat them in 4, maybe even 5. But that we can all agree on that, right?
Yep. That's a
Yeah,
quick
the
game.
Spurs beat the Blazers in 4 or 5.
Okay, whatever.
Definitely not more than 5 games.
Yeah, I don't see it going past 5 games. If it goes out
And
5
if it's the
games,
Suns, it's gonna be the same 4 or 5.
if it's the Suns, no, I think if it's the Suns, it's swept 4. Dylan Brooks is gonna be these fucking get swept. And if it's the Blazers, I'll give them 5. If they can make it to Game 6, the Blazers they get an A+ for this season grade. If they can make it to Game 6 against the San Antonio Spurs,
If the
they get an
Blazers
A+.
even make it out of the play-in, they get an A+.
Yeah,
I don't even think
100%.
anybody thought they were getting this far.
Yeah, so if they could do that,
And they got
they
Shadon
get
Sharp
an
back. Shadon finally came back the other day. So hopefully
Yeah.
he's playing normal minutes against him.
So hopefully that happens. And then you have Houston versus the Lakers. I think that goes to Game 7. I think that goes to Game 7. It might go to games. I think 6, maybe 7, simply just because Houston has no point guard and they can't get into offensive sets when it matters the most. When they need a bucket, they just give the ball to KD and everybody just stares and looks at KD like they're fans. That's the problem with Houston Rockets. That's why it's good. That's why they're gonna have a problem this whole postseason. But I do think the Rockets do win this series in 6, maybe 7 games. LeBron is just the Lakers are just too undermanned. They're way too undermanned. They won't be getting
I think
good bounces back anytime soon.
Austin Reeves is not coming back anytime soon. I do think Luke is coming back in this series. And that's
Well,
why I think they're going to win.
They said that Austin Reeves might come back. Best case scenario, late first round. That's if they get to Game 7. He might be able to play that Game 7, but realistically, he's coming back sometime midway through the second round. Luca, depending on he gets reevaluated on Thursday, I believe, Thursday or Tuesday, one of those days.
Yeah,
They
sometime
they might be able to get him back for Game 3, maybe 4. I feel like if they're down 3-0, they're not going to bring him back. But if it's 2-1 and they're down, he might be able to play that game. But
I think there's no way they're going down 3-0. I think they're going to
Yeah.
split the first 2 games in LA.
and then
If
split the next.
If
2
he
games.
doesn't, it depends if he comes back. They're going to split the first 2 in LA no matter what, I think.
And then I think
If he plays in Game 3, I think they win. But I don't think he's going to play in Game 3. He probably sits out Game 3, so they go down 2-1. At that point, I think he's coming back for Game 4, down 2-1.
Yes, I think 100%. I was just about to say that. I think if they're down 2-1 and it's the second game in Houston, I think Luca will make an appearance. I think Luca will come back if they get down 2-1. But even with that, he's still going to be hurt. And they're just going to get physical with Luca, and he has risk of re-aggravating that or possibly getting the even worse injury. So who knows with that? But yeah, chicken. And then Tim versus Alan. Who you got?
I got Timberwolves.
Yeah, this nigga Alan's not.
How many games?
Seriously, he just said yes.
Probably about. I'm gonna give him 5.
Timberwolves in 5 over the Nuggets?
Yeah, I believe.
Rob,
Wow.
I believe in Anthony.
Jordan, can you kick Allen out? Jordan, can you kick Allen out the Can you kick him out the link? Me and Rob just gonna run the show. We just gonna run the show. Allen is clearly. I don't know if he's trolling. April Fools.
He needs to be put on timeout, bro.
What do you mean? You don't have
Allen
Anthony Edwards?
Allen out. I got the Denver Nuggets winning in 6.
Nah, bro.
I just think outside of Anthony, it's not even that. Anthony Edwards has no help. I have no faith in Julius Randle. I have faith in Jared. I have no faith in DiVincenzo, Rudy Gobert. That nigga, like, come on now. Remember Jokic said to that nigga, brother, I have 50 on you. Like, come on, bro. Like, I have no faith in Rudy Gobert. Nuggets win that game easily in 6.
I got the Nuggets in 6. Maybe 7. Last year, honestly. Well, I mean, that's honestly without question because last year they were banged up. Aaron Gordon, and Michael Porter Jr. were both injured. I think Aaron Gordon had the hamstring injury, and Michael Porter
Mhm.
Jr. had the shoulder injury. MPJ got shipped out though for Cam Johnson. I think that made them better because Cam Johnson is a more well-rounded player, especially on the defensive end of the court. And then Aaron Gordon, if he's healthy, we know what he's capable of. We already know what Jokic is gonna do. He's gonna come through no matter what. And then really it's just falls down to Jamal Murray. And I think Jamal Murray is gonna turn back the I wouldn't say turn back the clock because he's still been hooping. But I think he's gonna have a 2023 type of playoff run like he did a few years ago.
I ain't gonna go that far,
Okay, enough for
but
that.
I do
And
think
I just
I
don't think
do.
Minnesota has enough firepower offensively to compete with
Yeah,
Denver.
I don't think they have an answer for that pick row with Jamal Murray and Jokic. I feel like that's just gonna give them too many problems. Whether you keep Rudy Gobert on Jokic, he's gonna baby that little nigga, or if you do a switch and you have Gobert on Jamal Murray, he's gonna make that nigga do the cha cha slide and shit. So I don't think like I feel like Timberwolves they need to do some soul searching and figure out what they're gonna do. That team is just I have no faith in that with that roster outside of Anthony Edwards, and I have a feeling Anthony Edwards is gonna be shooting toward dates because he's gonna have to take all the shots. So I
Most
mean, I
likely.
love Anthony Edwards. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA at the moment, but he has no help around him. So yeah, man. Now Clippers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know who you got.
You already know. Oh, I got OKC winning the whole thing back to back. So I'm sorry for your Clippers, but GG's, bro. Kawhi is gonna have his last dance over there.
Yeah. All right.
I
What do you
thought
think?
I thought Allen was gonna say he got the Warriors over the Thunder on some trolling shit.
Nah,
Yeah, but
bro.
he
The
knows
Warriors,
better.
the Warriors are not making it nowhere. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
All right, Rob. Who you got? Clippers,
It's not
OKC.
good, bro. That roster is not good.
Clippers, OKC. I got the Thunder
They're gonna sweat.
in. I got the Thunder in 5 or 6. Honestly, maybe 6. I don't think it goes more than 6 games. The Clippers are a really good team. There's no way they're sweeping them.
I feel
I
like
would
they're
be
gonna.
shocked if they got swept. That
Yo,
would be
yo,
insane.
yo, 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 Dren, bring out the theme music.
Come on, bro. Like
Okay, come on.
I know you don't think. I know you don't actually think the Clippers are
Yo,
beating
I'm
the
about to
Thunder,
say
bro.
this. I'm about to say this here. Listen, man. I'm about to go on the little run right now. I think the Clippers be OKC in 7.
Oh my god. Okay, you have faith in Kawhi too
Yo,
much.
keep in
Yeah,
mind, this is the
Kawhi
same
too
dude.
much.
This is the same guy that called me biased because I said the Celtics are better than the Pistons, and then he's saying some asinine shit like the Clippers are beating the Thunder. Come on, bro.
listen, because think about
Like
just
you're
listen,
so unserious, bro.
listen. Let's think about it. Let's think about it.
I
The
don't want to
whole
think.
everybody. I'm talking about everybody across the United States of America, even everybody in LA. Think Clippers lose in 4, maybe 5. Nobody's giving us a shot to even go in there. Everybody in Oklahoma City Thunder, them boys is happy. They giggling. They doing TikTok dances. They're not even taking us seriously. They're not. I know they're not gonna take it seriously. Listen, SGA is gonna do SGA things. I know that for sure. But you do understand, SGA, Chet, and J Dub this year they barely played together, and they barely played together. That you feel me? And I think that's their one crack and like their super team. OKC is damn near flawless. They have a great bench. They play great defense, but their big three this year they've been pretty banged up from last year. They're still getting over that. You know, I J Dub is still not back to himself, and that favors us because J Dub is not the same J Dub from the start of last year. It's a whole different type of J Dub. It's just not that good of a J Dub. You know, and I think
Himself,
SGA
right?
SGA is gonna go in there and do SGA things. I know that. I'm not gonna take that away. SGA just might drop 40 on us one game of these series. Yes, I know. SGA is gonna do SGA things. But this is where we attack. We're gonna attack Chet. He's too light in the ass and he loves to shoot. He's 7 feet tall. We go I can live and die with Chet taking 5 plus threes. I can
That's
live
the
and die
thing.
with it.
Who are you attacking Chet with?
John Collins.
Come on, bro.
Derrick
John
Jones
Collins, are you
Jr.
being for real?
Pick and roll and get Kawhi on Chet and watch that man and make that skeleton dance. That nigga now Wemby now. Come on now. Garnet.
So so
Attack that nigga
so
on
you wanna
Garnet.
so you wanna
Make him
put
work on
Kawhi
defense.
so you want Kawhi to guard Chet defensively?
Yo, listen, I'm about to listen, and you so gotta know this. We have zero pressure on us. There's no pressure on this Clipper squad. Zero. All the pressure's on OKC. Yo, y'all know who y'all playing. Like, all the pressure's on them. Y'all play the Nuggets next round. Y'all win. Y'all playing the Nuggets. They gave y'all niggas hell, and they're a better team. Y'all play the Nuggets. Y'all trying to go back to back. Like, this is y'all. Like, all the, like, you guys are the reigning champ. You guys are so good. Nobody thinks anybody can even fuck with
Not
you. All
the
that pressure's
hold
on
up.
them.
The the winner of the Thunder Clippers would play the winner of Lakers Rockets.
Oh, yeah. See, like, we need to win this game.
Yes.
We get to rest. We play Houston, and we need to win this game. We play Houston in the second round. We need to win this game. That's a great rest. The thing is, though, all that pressure on OKC to go back to back with this roster. Like, they're trying to build a dynasty. Everybody thinks that last year was just one of many to come. They're trying to build a dynasty. You know what the
So
Clippers
you're
are?
thinking they're one and done?
You know what the Clippers are? We're a team that started off 6-21. We're old. We're washed up. We have no continuity. We're not even supposed to be here. We're playing with house money, and like we have nothing to lose. Every game will be our last game. We've been in that mode for so long. We've been in playoff mode for so long because we started off 6-21. That is natural. Like,
Oh,
yo,
it's
we was
natural
we was made from darkness.
I
We
now.
were
mean,
six at
I
twenty
get
one.
what you're saying, bro.
So
The
like
the
I'm telling you right now,
Clippers.
like we're a dangerous team. Nobody has faith in us. We have faith in each other though. Okay, she's not nobody's gonna expect this series to go anywhere near. And that's where we're gonna use the attack. We're gonna punch them from where they didn't even know we're coming from. Kawhi is
Mm,
gonna turn back the clock and play. We're
mm,
gonna see vintage. And when I say vintage, no, I
Preach,
mean
Burley.
vintage. I mean vintage Kawhi, who when we was played against Luca, say, yo, that's it. I got Kawhi, I got Luca, and I'm gonna guard Luca down the stretch. And he didn't miss a shot in that fourth quarter while guarding Luca Doncic. He was like, come on now. He's
Mm,
gonna turn back the clock. And we have
mm.
Darius Garland, and he's just another joy a boat of life. If he can play consistently, you're gonna be good. Ben Mathurin can get to the free throw line like no other player. I've never seen a role player get to the free throw line like Ben Mathurin. If Ben Mathurin could just be consistent enough, he's gonna give us great defensive minutes. Can he be consistent? We're gonna be good. And then we have so many role players. If these role players could just play their role, we're
Mhm.
gonna win this game, bro.
Amen.
If Terrell Lou, if he can rally the troops and not play and not give Nicholas Batum no Nicholas Batum should not get no minutes. His minutes should go to Kobe Sanders and Jordan Miller. Nicholas Batum should not touch that floor. We're gonna win. I feel like we could win that series in seven. I know we could win it in seven. In my heart, I believe we could win it in seven.
Yeah,
I
in your
think
heart, but and
I
this is
think Los Angeles Clippers shocked the whole fucking universe and beat OKC in seven. And that's it. Hey,
it was a good
laugh all
speech
you want.
though.
Laugh all you
It
want.
was it was
Laugh all
very
you want.
motivating. I
Yeah,
I actually
laugh
almost
all you
believed
want.
you. I almost believed you.
Laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. I have
I
faith.
mean, a lot of what you said was right. The Clippers have been a completely different team since the start of the season. They're playing with house money, and they do a lot of things well. But at the end of the day, bro, even if you look at the span where their season turned around, one of the best teams in the league, they still have not been better than the Thunder in that time span.
Cool. That's
The
cool.
Thunder
All
are
I gotta
just a
say is,
better team than the Clippers.
yeah, I got
They're
Kawhi Leonard.
gonna.
I'm taking.
I got Clippers taking 2 games, maybe. I don't think they're gonna get swept. They're too good of a team to get swept, but they're not beating the Thunder unless SGA gets hurt. That's the only way.
Listen, I'll let you know if we're gonna win or not by game one. I don't expect us to go in there and beat Oklahoma City Thunder on game one. But if we play a competitive game and lose to like in the last 2 minutes of the game, I know we're gonna win that series. I know we're gonna win. But I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Kawhi over anybody on OKC. I'm picking Kawhi over SGA. I'm pick anybody. J Dub does not scare me. Chet 100% does. I'm more scared of Isaiah Joe and Andrew Wiggins than I am of J Dub and Chet.
That's the thing, bro.
Nobody
They got so many options that don't even matter. That team is so deep, it's
listen,
insane. They
and the
got
part of
12
this,
different guys on the roster that could contribute.
yeah, and there's only one basketball. Cool. You think I give a fuck about the 12 they got?
And at the
They're
end of
gonna
the day, SGA is going to be the best player on the court. Kawhi's a
no,
great
he's
player,
not.
but
No,
SGA
no,
is
the
going to
fuck
be the
he's
best
not.
player on the
Kawhi's
court.
gonna be best player on the court. Kawhi will be the best player on the court, and you gonna fucking see. Y'all keep all right, cool. Sleep on us. Sleep on us. Don't even worry about it. Sleep on us. Yeah. Let me tuck you into. You want me to read you a bedtime story too? Of how the Los Angeles Clippers shocked the world and beat
You
Oklahoma
just
City.
told me a whole bedtime story, bro. You've been
Yeah,
telling a bedtime story for the last 5 minutes.
yeah, you right. And I'm hey, look, because listen, a lot of bedtime stories are actually true, but they've just been passed on for so much they get twisted. Just remember,
Mm,
just
mm,
remember. Hey, LA, LAC and 7,
mm.
LAC and 7.
You
Just
guys
like
hear?
Seven
that,
years?
You guys heard it here first, guys.
we're gonna shock the universe.
In
Nobody's gonna
seven
see.
years?
Nobody's gonna see this shit come. Yo, can somebody do like a drop the mic effect, like boom, like I just dropped the bomb. Like I need. That's what I need here. Clippers in 7. We're gonna shock the universe.
No.
That was a tough one.
That's the cops coming to get you for that awful take you just made.
Yeah, all right. Like I
Let's
said,
give me
hey,
really PTSD, chill.
Huh?
the Clippers bombs are coming. The Clippers bomb are coming. Watch out. Like I said, bro, LAC in 7.
You
That's a
dumb as
great
hell,
take.
bro. LAC
Great hot take.
is OKC in 6. Moving on. So OKC is gonna play who next? I think it's gonna be OKC and the Lakers in the second round.
Oh yeah, PC. Look, but I make the dumb takes. But I make
Man, I
the
don't
dumb
think the
takes.
Lakers are gonna beat.
It is way more believable to think the Lakers are beating the Rockets than to think the
The
Clippers
Lakers
are
are
beating
who?
the Thunder.
I don't think
LeBron
they
and Brownie. LeBron and Brownie are going to lead the Lakers past
Luca's
the
gonna
Houston
come
Rockets.
back in the series. Luca
Yo, I
is
see
absolutely
Amen.
coming
Yo,
back.
I saw Amen Thompson drop 41 punch, shooting 0 for 1 from 3. I'm not hearing none of that shit, bro. I'm not
41-year-old
hearing,
LeBron is gonna be the best player on the court.
you're dumb.
huh?
You're, you know who
Bro,
KD?
LeBron been saving himself for the entire regular season. He's been waiting for the playoffs.
Do you know who
We've
KD
seen
is?
it. We've seen it just the last 5 games that they haven't had Luca and AR. He's been turning up. That's the LeBron we gonna see in the postseason.
Do you know who KD is?
Yeah, he's
Alan,
a
it's
player that's
okay,
not
bro.
as good as LeBron James.
He's the same guy that said Jason Tatum is one of the best players ever in this generation. That's the nigga that said that.
Right.
I've seen Tatum sweep. By the way,
You saw what?
I mean, bro, of this decade, he's been the best playoff performer this decade.
No, the fuck he hasn't,
Like, what are
bro.
you talking about?
You know who's in his
He
decade?
definitely has.
Yo, we're not gonna get into this, bro, because like there's no point. Lakers are not getting past the Rockets, so let's just cut that shit out.
The Lakers are beating the Rockets, bro.
Yo, old schools. Listen, like I said, Clippers versus Houston Rockets. I got Clippers in 6, maybe 5. They have no point guard. They can't fuck with us.
You and
And
this
then-
Clippers thing,
and
bro.
then Denver
I can't
versus
even
San
take you
Antonio.
seriously.
Denver versus San Antonio Spurs. I got the Nuggets in 7.
I agree. I got the Nuggets beating the Spurs in 7. It really don't matter who wins out of the Lakers and Rockets because either way, they're getting smashed by Oklahoma City. OKC is winning the second round in 6 too, maybe 5. And then it's going to be OKC and Denver in the Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
Allen, hold up, Allen. You got the Nuggets over the Spurs too?
Yeah.
Yo,
Absolutely.
Allen don't got.
How many-
Allen just saying yes or no, bro. Stop asking Allen his take. Look,
Bro, I'm being dead ass, bro. Wimby can't do it over
but
himself.
you-
And
but
Castle,
yeah,
he
but-
I don't
so how
think-
you got? Tell me, how does Allen have Denver Nuggets beating Oklahoma City Thunder? But he just told me the Timberwolves.
No.
are
No.
gonna beat the Nuggets.
No. No, I got OKC going back to back. My fault. I thought you meant Denver versus Spurs. Obviously, I
Yeah,
got Jokic.
Denver. No, that's what I was talking about. Denver
how can
versus
Denver
Spurs.
play
What are you talking about?
How could Denver play the Spurs if you just said you have Denver losing in the first round to the Timberwolves? So wouldn't it be Timberwolves versus Spurs?
I know, but you guys don't agree with me. We go with the majority vote.
Nah, but you go whatever you want to go. I'm gonna go like you hear. I keep saying I got the
Nah, bro,
Clippers.
we want to hear your take, bro.
I
We want to
got the
hear
Clippers.
Allen's hot take.
All right. No,
Bro, the fans have been waiting all week to hear your take, Allen.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Nah, but I do got them beating Denver, but I got them losing to the Spurs. So I got the Spurs beating, not OKC. I got OKC beating the Spurs. There you go. OKC is definitely going back to back. It don't matter who goes where. It don't matter. That same outcome is going to happen. OKC is going to win the chip. It don't matter.
Just like the Florida Gators won March Madness, right?
Shut up. That was a fluke. That was
Like,
a
come on, bro.
Nobody. Nah, that was a fluke. Shut up.
Allen, bro, you got the best takes ever. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
got
bro.
the best takes I don't got the best takes in the universe.
ESPN need to sign me, bro. So, go ahead.
You could be up there with Stephen A. Smith, no cap.
I'll be better than him.
Alan, you could be up there with Skip Bayless for the dumbest takes ever heard on me. Alan, matter of fact, you're up there with the guy who said he's taking Iguodala. What's his name? Max something? You up there with
Max
him, bro?
Kellerman.
Yeah, you up there with him, Alan.
Real talk though, Max. I mean, that moment specifically, he could never live that down. But I ain't gonna lie, Max used to cook Stephen A. on that show.
I mean, it's not hard to cook Stephen A. He just screams and yells and says a whole bunch of blasphemy. Like, it's not. I could go on that show and talk my shit to Stephen A. Smith. But look, man, like I said, bro. So we got Clippers versus the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. Oh man, I feel like this is the year we finally beat the Nuggets. We had last two times we saw them in the playoffs, 2-3 times they beat us. I think this year we beat them to go to our first NBA Finals in franchise history, where we see the Detroit Pistons, and we will lose to the Detroit Pistons in 7.
Interesting.
Hold up. So you think the Clippers are gonna be able to beat the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Nuggets, but then they're gonna lose to the Pistons?
Yo,
Yes,
this,
because,
yo,
yes,
you're
because
stupid.
listen. I'm about to tell you
I
why.
thought my takes were bad.
I don't think Kawhi can survive a whole West postseason like that, and then be healthy coming into the to the finals. I don't think you can survive that. That's a
If
battle.
they somehow beat all of those teams, it's because the whole team was snapping, not just
Yeah, but
Kawhi.
like, yeah,
If
but
they
like
can
Kawhi.
beat,
But I'm saying I'm determined that Kawhi will get hurt in like game 2 in the finals, and we'll miss it for the rest of the series, and we just don't have enough juice to replace the missing piece of Kawhi. That's
you
what
don't
I'm
have that
saying.
young juice, huh?
We have Darius
You're
Garland
too
and Ben
old, bro.
Mathurin.
You get worn out, bro.
But like, yeah, I feel like something like that's gonna happen. So that's why.
Kawhi needs to find that fountain of youth, bro.
Oh, he already found it. 57 straight games, 20 plus points.
All right.
Bro, there's no way the Clippers are even sniffing the finals, first of all. But if they somehow make the finals and they were playing Pistons somehow, there's no way they would lose.
Yo,
In your hypothetical fantasy, in your 2K My League where you got the Clippers
yo,
playing the Pistons in the finals, the Clippers would beat the Pistons.
yo, Alan, can you remember this for me?
I remember.
8:20 p.m.
Mhm.
on April 13th, 2026. I predicted Clippers go to the finals.
Gotcha.
Write that down somewhere, bro.
Damn. We don't need to write. We don't need to
Come
write
on,
it down.
bro.
It'll be posted.
I have the clip for sure.
This shit about to be posted. Jordan is already on it.
No. Listen. When it happens, right? Beats and Ballers is not allowed to post that clip anywhere. I want to allow it.
Shut up.
Y'all didn't believe in me. Y'all didn't believe in me. So I'm not gonna allow you guys.
You could take all the credit, bro. That's fine.
No, I'm glad you can take all the credit.
You could take all the credit. You're gonna go viral, bro.
Bro, I'm not listen, and I can't for it to happen, bro. Like for some reason, I just have a feeling like this postseason is gonna be
This
like
year is it's Kawhi's year, huh? It's Kawhi's year.
yeah, shut everybody up. Shut everybody up. Everybody.
But that being said, early you are dumb. My takes are better than your takes. Because that's crazy.
I don't know, bro. I used to think Allen had the worst takes, but I don't know, bro. You got the Clippers playing the Pistons in the finals.
All right, bro. All right. Realistically, that's what I want to happen. But realistically, if you still can see in the first round, y'all niggas tripping. We dead ass might get swept. Cause like I just for some Toronto losing like
Look, bro, I told you he's a troll.
I'm gonna try to be no. I still wholeheartedly believe what I said, but I'm gonna look at it. Now I'm gonna take off my biased fan glasses off and put my realistic glasses on and look at it from a true fan point of view. I still believe everything I said because I'm a fan of the Clippers. I always have faith in them, and I'm just saying that's the best possible outcome that can ever happen. Like that is the perfect outcome that can happen. Everything I just said. But the realistically outcome, which is more than likely might happen, is we might lose OKC in 5. They might give us one game out of the kindness of their hearts, just to say, "Hey, y'all won one game, bro. Shout out to y'all." But then
Shout out to
then whether it's the Lakers or Rockets, OKC packs them up in six, no more than six, no less than six, six exactly. And then going to see Denver Nuggets, and for that series, I cannot say who I have until I say at least one game because those are two juggernauts, man. And I don't know, man. It could go either way. I know it's going to Game 7 though. I know for a fact OKC versus Denver is going to Game 7, or OKC versus the Spurs that's going to a Game 7. But I know one of those three teams are making it out the West.
I will go as far as to say whether the Thunder play the Spurs or the Nuggets in the conference finals, I think they're going to lose. I think the
Mm,
Spurs or the Nuggets are going to the finals.
mm.
I did predict the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are going to beat the Spurs and then beat the Thunder. But even if the Spurs beat the Nuggets, I think they're going to beat the Thunder after that too. I don't think the Thunder are going back to the finals. I got them losing in the West Finals. Unless somehow they end up playing like Minnesota or something. But
Minnesota, no,
that's never gonna. There's no
I'm
way
thinking
that
right
is
now.
gonna happen.
There's that ass like a 5% chance Minnesota makes it out the first round.
Even if
Like
Minnesota were to beat the Nuggets, which I don't think is gonna happen, they would get destroyed by the
4, like
Spurs.
they would that ass get swept. Like I'm not even gonna give them 5 games out of kind of some heart. No, I think it's over in 5. I just think their defense is gonna do the job of Anthony Edwards because Anthony was gonna be out of gas after trying to go against the Nuggets. When he sees the Spurs, there's gonna be nothing left in the tank, and they're gonna get swept. It's gonna be 4.
I
Like
just want to see, no matter who beats them, I just want to see Anthony Edwards put together a great run from start to finish. Because he's had great starts to the postseason the last few years. But then once they get to the conference finals, he starts playing poorly and then he
yo,
quits on the team,
listen, bro.
especially last year.
Anthony Edwards isn't lucky like Jason Tatum is to have Jalen Brown and Derek White on his team. He has to settle for Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert.
Either way, Anthony Edwards has to perform. He didn't perform last year.
He was out of gas. That's why he was out of. He's single handedly him and
How you
McDaniels
add a gas? How you add a gas after 2 rounds of the playoffs?
because they.
bro.
You
He's
saw
the
who
only.
did you see who they paid those
They
two
only played
rounds?
5 games in the first round.
Yeah, that no, I thought they paid 4. I thought they swept
Even-
Houston.
They didn't even play that many games. They beat the Lakers
I
in
thought
5. And then who did
I
they
thought
play
they
in the second round?
no, I thought they beat the Rockets in the first round. No, they paid the Suns. They paid the Suns because didn't they sweep the Suns, beat the
That was the year
Lakers?
before that.
It couldn't have been because last year,
But the Timberwolves beat the Lakers in 5 last year in the first round.
out there, and who they paid in the second round?
And maybe I'm tripping. I can't even check, bro. My Wi-Fi's out. I'm using my
Yeah,
phone right now.
I'm about to
I'm on
check.
my
'Cause
service.
I know, 'cause I know last year Clippers we played Denver Nuggets in the first round. They beat us in 7. I do know that.
Yeah, then the Nuggets played the Thunder and they lost in 7.
And yes, so Nuggets played them in the second round, meaning hold on, man, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, last year it was Oklahoma versus Memphis. It was Oklahoma versus Memphis. Memphis, of course, lost. Clippers versus Nuggets, we lost. Lakers versus Timberwolves. Timberwolves beat them. Golden State versus the Rockets. Rockets beat them. And then that
The Warriors beat the Rockets. I remember. The Warriors beat the Rockets
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then
because
Steph Curry got
yeah,
injured in the first game against
yes,
Minnesota.
yes, you're right, you're 100% right. And then yeah, okay, talk shit. You're right. So that's when that Jalen
So
Green
yeah,
sorry ass.
Minnesota, like there's no way you could say Ant was out of gas, bro. They played 5 games against the Lakers.
I was thinking
And
about
then
the year
they
before.
played a Warriors team that didn't even have Curry.
I was thinking about the year
They
before.
played
You're right.
nobody before the conference finals.
I just say you right. You want to keep going? Like, damn, I literally just said I was talking about the year before, bro. You right. So I remember he threw up a stinker and that shit against the Mavericks.
Oh yeah.
He went against OKC, bro. They had Lou Dort and J Dub throwing bodies at him. And you know he had to
It's
pass the
one
ball
it's
to.
one thing to play poorly, but he quit on his team at the end
He
of the
put it on
series,
his
bro.
team because
By the end
he
of the
was
series,
getting
the Thunder
nothing.
literally made him quit.
Julius Randle gave him one game. One game. Rudy Gobert gave them 0 games.
Ant didn't give him any games. He didn't play good enough.
They
That's the
don't get
best
that
player
far.
on the team. You got to
They don't get
perform.
that far, Ant, bro. So what was all
I
this
mean, they don't
criticism?
get that far.
Where
They
was
don't
all
even
this
get that
criticism?
far if Steph Curry stays healthy. If we going hypothetical,
Where's all this criticism when fucking Jason Tatum did that bullshit in the finals? How come you didn't give him hell?
bro, Ant hasn't
What you
even
doing?
been to the finals. Like, let's chill with that. Ant hasn't even sniffed the finals. He's come nowhere near the finals.
What do
He
you
hasn't
mean?
won more than one game in the Western Conference Finals.
He's
So
been there
let's chill
multiple
with all
times.
that.
That's not even, that's,
Anthony
bro,
Edwards, he leave the Timberwolves.
he's never leaving. They're never letting him go.
It's not up to
Like
them.
I said, bro, next year, bro, Timberwolves are going to make a splash in the water.
We're gonna see, brother. 'Cause this year they're not going that far, and we all know the outcome at the end. I don't know how you guys don't got OKC going winning back to back. You guys are delusional.
Because you're just a
I
basic,
think
like you.
I'm a
I
what?
think Ant is gonna
People that
perform, but he just doesn't have enough help.
people that told me
That's all it
OKC is
is.
going back to back are either don't know shit about the NBA, they just started watching it because they saw Curry shoot a whole bunch of threes, or B, the OKC fans. Literally, those are the only two people that told me OKC is going back to
I'm
back.
gonna be honest. Not, I mean, it's gonna sound like I'm trying to take credit away from the Thunder. Realistically, I don't even think they would have won last year if the Nuggets and Pacers hadn't been injured. They were in a dogfight with a Nuggets team that was playing at like 70%.
They still beat the Pacers. They might
They
not beat the
definitely still
Nuggets,
beat the
but
Pacers.
they still beat the Pacers. But the Pacers shouldn't even have been there if the other side wasn't hurt when they went through their playoff run. You can say the same thing. You can say that about almost
I
every
mean, you could
finals.
say that. You could
You
say
can
that
say
the
that about
Pacers
every
shouldn't have been
finals.
there, but they got to the finals and they still took the Thunder to a game 7.
You can say that about every final. You can say that about every team who's won the finals. They got there because injuries took them there. Like when the Suns got to the finals, if Kawhi don't get hurt, oh, we easily get to the finals. Easily. Pack up the Suns.
I mean, that's just a whole that's like one of the most extreme examples though. The Suns, that might have been the luckiest playoff run in NBA history. They got lucky
Nah,
in literally every
no,
single round.
I still think the
They
Pacers.
would have lost. They would have lost to the Lakers if AD wouldn't have got hurt.
I still think the Pacers. I still think the Pacers the luckiest finals run because Tyler Halliburton is overrated as fuck. I don't care what nobody says. Yes, he's a good point guard, but he's not as good as everybody's boasting him up to be. And him going down the way he went down in the finals, everybody just thinks that he's the best. Like he's the best point guard in the NBA right now. No, that nigga's overrated as fuck, bro. Halliburton's overrated as fuck. He just has great support.
He can't shoot.
He just has a great team around him who lets him shine the way he shines because that team's around him. But let's not forget, he didn't win. He didn't win the conference Eastern Conference MVP. It went to Siakam, and even if they do in the finals, he still does not win that shit. He still goes to Siakam. So let's not forget, bro. And if Nemhart don't hit that crazy shot of game 1, he doesn't even get close to hitting that buzzer beater. Like everything, all this success the Patriots had that everybody wants to give the credit to Halliburton. No, his teammates got it, and he just capped it off.
I mean, obviously he got good teammates, bro. Everybody got good teammates. But you gonna try to discredit him like he didn't hit 4 game winners in the same postseason?
My nigga, but like,
Come
who
on,
got
bro.
them? Who got? Listen, against the Knicks, that was all Halliburton. That was all Halliburton against the Knicks, and against the Bucks because that shit was trash as fuck.
You gotta get. I think Halliburton's a bit overrated, but we're not gonna
He's
act like
definitely
he's not
overrated.
one of the best point guards in the NBA.
Halliburton is not
Nah,
even top 15 in the NBA.
I think he's a good passer. I don't think he's a good scorer. I don't think he could score the basket.
Halliburton is not even the fifth. Is he top 15? He's not top 15 in the NBA right now. Even last year he was a top 15. Yeah, he's top 10 in the NBA and as a point guard. But like, come on now, it ain't hard to crack the top 10 in point guards.
The point guard is maybe the deepest position in the league. What you mean?
Nah, it's very
A
top.
lot
It's
of
very
people
top
see the.
half.
Not a lot of
It's
people
very
see
top
the.
half. I think it's very top heavy. You got Curry, you got Luka, you got Curry, you got Luka, you got Cade. Ja when he's healthy, but when the fuck have we seen him healthy? It's been We haven't seen Ja healthy since he said we're good in the West. That's the last time we seen them healthy, and we saw what they did. But man, I rest my case. Postseason started soon, man. Y'all niggas get in or get left out, and don't be a casual fan. Don't just say OKC's gonna win it all because y'all don't watch basketball. Y'all just know OKC's the best team right now in the playoffs. I think OKC would fuck around and lose to San Antonio Spurs that ever ran into them, and they're lucky they don't got to see the Spurs in the second round because they get to see the sorry ass Houston Rockets, and that's not even fair because OKC beats them in 5. But they
I
gotta
mean,
get past
yeah,
my kids. They gotta get past my
the
kids.
Thunder definitely got a very favorable path to get to the finals. You're gonna play an 8 seed. It might be the Clippers, who are a really good 8 seed, but I don't think they're losing to the Clippers. And then after that, you're either getting the Lakers or the Rockets. And if the Rockets win, it's only gonna be because the Lakers are injured.
And even if Luca and AR do come back against OKC in the second round, they're not gonna be 100%, and they need to be
They just
100%.
they
They
just
need to
gonna
be
put that.
100% to get them to Game 7.
I mean, yeah, and you, like you said, even if they come back, they just gonna put that linebacker Lou Dort on him, and he gonna
Right.
snipe him in the first 2 games.
Not even the first 2 games.
Purposely injured him.
In
That's
the
all he
first
got.
5 minutes, they're gonna send Lou Dort to go sick him. Like, come on, bro. But like I said, bro, Clippers. I got Clippers beating OKC. I'm gonna stand on that.
You're nuts. Anyways, we got the West settled. So you got the Clippers coming out the West.
Yeah. And my fan, and my like, and best, and if we have best case scenario for the Clippers, we come out the West. Realistically, I want to go. I got the Spurs or Denver coming out the West.
I got the Nuggets, the Spurs in this order. I think it's gonna be the Nuggets, but if not, then I think it'll be the Spurs. But it's
Yeah,
definitely gonna come down to the Spurs, the Nuggets, and the Thunder. Obviously, like I'm not gonna say I would be surprised if the Thunder made the finals because they've been the best team in the NBA all season. Even with the injuries, they are the
yeah,
defending
but
champs for a
but
reason.
this
So
the
I'm not
wild
gonna be
wild west,
surprised
baby.
if they get to the finals.
This the wild
But
wild
I just
west,
think there's
baby.
a lot of competition there, and I think these other teams is gonna come ready to play.
This the wild wild west,
But
baby.
it's definitely coming out of those 3 teams. So the Nuggets are gonna be in the NBA finals against
Detroit Pistons.
the Boston Celtics.
Nah, I'm not gonna
Come
lie.
on now.
I don't know, bro. There's too much teams, bro. There's too much teams on the East, bro. There's too much, bro. Anybody honestly can make it out of there, bro. There's too many.
The Celtics are beating the Celtics. The Celtics are beating the Magic. I would have honestly before the last week, I should say. I actually think the Magic maybe could have took it to a game 6, been competitive. I think it's a 5-game series now. I got no respect for the Magic. That team is embarrassing.
Or thank
They
you.
need their season to end so Jamal
Thank-
Mosley can get
thank-
fired already.
Thank God you're not in the Celtics locker room because you would have made them niggas think shit was sweet and they would have got punched in their fucking mouth. So thank God you're not in that Celtics locker room saying this
I
bullshit.
mean, that's fine. That's why we got Joe Mazzulla, the best coach in the NBA. We'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I think the best coach in NBA is the guy that turned around the Detroit Pistons.
JB
season?
Bickerstaff?
There you go.
Nah.
He got the best team in the
There's
East.
no there's
the
no
best
way
team in the East.
there's no way JB Bickerstaff is doing what Joe Mazzulla did with that roster.
He got the best team in the Detroit locked up the number 1 seed in the East since how long? Since
Bro, they
over
only
a decade.
they only won by
Over a
they only
decade.
had
Over a decade.
bro. You act like they had low expectations coming into the year. Most people
It's not
thought they
even
would be
that.
a
It's
top
not
4 team in the East.
It's not even that, but still, it doesn't matter. He locked up that. Stop trying to belittle his credit because they were a good team last year. Don't do that shit.
I'm not belittling his credit. What Joe
tried
Mazzulla did with the Celtics is more impressive than what JB Bickerstaff did with the
Yo,
Pistons. The
Boston
Celtics,
fans-
most people didn't even think the Celtics would be in the playoffs. They're the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference.
This is why Boston fans this is why Boston should never did this good. Y'all niggas are delusional. Think y'all niggas are the best thing since sliced bread. Y'all not that
I mean,
can't believe
obviously
y'all-
we're not delusional. Because we got the number two seed in the Eastern Conference with Jason Tatum sitting out 3/4 of the season.
Cool, bro. Y'all
We
gonna
got
get
Baylor, Shireman, Hugo Gonzalez, and Jordan Walsh getting regular rotation minutes and contributing
Yo, those guys would get
because of
regular
Joe
minutes
Mazzulla,
anywhere.
because they're the best coach in the NBA.
No, those guys would get regular minutes anywhere.
No, they wouldn't, because other teams can't coach. You put those guys on the Magic, they're not even getting minutes because the Magic are a horrible organization.
And you know what's so crazy, Alan? Joe Mazzulla is taking credit for what Emu Udoka built, nigga, and he's dead ass sucking off Joe Mazzulla. Like that's not Emu Udoka's team.
What Ime Udoka built? Get the hell out of here, bro. Ime Udoka coached 1 year. You're smoking rocks.
He made Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown what they are right now. Emu did that shit. Not fucking Joe Mazzulla.
Ime Udoka coached 1 season. And when he was going against the Warriors in the finals, he was playing drop coverage on Stephen Curry. This is the dude that you're sucking off. He was playing drop coverage against Steph Curry.
But last time I checked, your boy is the reason why they lost that series. He put up that weak ass stinker. So don't try to.
If Ime Udoka is not playing drop coverage against the greatest shooter of all time,
it is a come on now. Ime Udoka could have trapped out the screen. Jason Tatum still put up a stinker on the other end. It didn't matter.
Bro, Joe Mazzulla has already proven that he's a better coach than Ime Udoka. Like, let's get this out of here.
Bro. Cool, bro.
Ime Udoka can't coach offense to save his life.
You Celtics fans are delusional as shit. Ime Udoka is playing with a team with no point guard and like nigga, like they're about to go to the second round with no point guard. When have you seen that?
They're going to go to the second round because their opponent has missing 2 of their 3 best players.
Yeah, but that's
why they're going to the second round.
Let's not act like
it has nothing to do with Ime Udoka.
Let's not act like the Lakers didn't tank when AR and Luka Doncic went down, so they didn't play the Timberwolves in the first round, so they can play the Rockets with no point guard. So let's not act like that. Like, oh no, nigga,
the Lakers didn't tank. The Lakers went out and won the game.
The Lakers had a 3-game lead on Denver Nuggets with 7 games.
The Lakers were playing their starters. What are you talking about?
The Lakers had a.
The Lakers were playing their starters until yesterday. What are you talking about? The Nuggets are the team that was tanking. The Nuggets are the team that was resting their starters the whole week.
The Lakers had a 3-game lead, and on the tiebreaker against the Rockets and against Denver. Them niggas purposely did that shit so they didn't see the Timberwolves in the first round because they know the Timberwolves. Because they know for a fact they would have lost. Bro? Okay, bro.
You're literally delusional. This is not the first time.
This is not the first time I see the Lakers tank to get a better playoff position matchup. Like, let's not forget when they went to the Western Conference Finals, they purposely tanked to get in the play-in because that was an easier route. Stop doing that shit, bro. Lakers they're not new to this.
The Lakers were trying to win this week.
Oh, no, the fuck they wasn't, bro. They made it look like it. They fooled you. They fooled you.
They didn't fool shit. They were playing their regular players. What are you talking about? The Nuggets are the ones that sat out the entire starting lineup except Jokic. And the only reason he played is so he could get his awards. That is bullshit, bro. They sat out 3 games in a row because they've been hurt all year. That is the definition of load management.
I'm letting them. They try to tank. They didn't even. Yo, Rob, how the fuck do they try to tank?
How did the Lakers try to tank? You're being dumb, bro. Like, you're actually stupid.
They lost on purpose so they can see.
So did the Nuggets, bro. The Nuggets were not playing none of their starters yesterday. What are you talking about?
If the Nuggets try to tank, how did the Nuggets jump the Lakers in the seeding?
The Nuggets were already ahead of them. They've been ahead of them for the last week.
They were all tied, and the Lakers owned the tiebreakers before the last week.
You're delusional, bro. You're delusional. Go look it up. You're stupid. You're actually dumb.
Bro, what? When Luke,
like, you're actually dumb, bro.
When Luka and them niggas went out, the Lakers still had a 3-game lead on them. You stopped, like,
bro,
what?
The Nuggets literally listed out their entire team yesterday except Jokic and the whole NBA. The whole NBA.
Game. This nigga's talking about.
What are you talking about? The game before that, they did the same thing. They didn't play any starters the game before that either. On Friday night, the Nuggets did not play any starters.
You talk about the last 3 games of the season when the Lakers take the minute AR and Luka went out. They definitely take.
No, they didn't. They won those games. If they wanted to tank those games, why was LeBron playing 30 plus minutes a game? They were literally winning those games. You're
Yo,
telling me they were
so
tanking, but they
time
were
out.
winning those
Hold on.
games.
So you're
How
telling
do
me
you
that
tank by winning?
you're telling me that the Nuggets were tanking, but they
How do you
jumped
tank
the
by
Lakers
winning?
in the
Hold on, hold on.
seeding.
Answer this question. How do you tank by winning? Because
Yo,
they went out. They went out
how
and
do
won
the
the
Nuggets
games.
how do the Nuggets tank when they jumped the Lakers to secure the 3rd seed, and the Lakers went down to the 4th seed to play the 5th seed Houston Rockets?
What are you talking about? The
You're not
Nuggets were
listening.
already ahead of the Lakers. I'm not
Okay.
listening because you're
Oh my
dumb.
gosh.
I can't listen. I can't
NBA.
listen to your retarded ass. I can't.
This nigga's dumb as shit, bro. Like you that's why I remember going to NBA clothes and scroll through all this shit to show you how they fucking tank, bro. That shit is crazy as fuck. But I'm really about to do this shit
Do
just
it,
to prove
bro.
your dumbass wrong. I'm
You
dead ass
No,
about
can't
to scroll
there's
prove
through
no
this
me.
shit.
need for that, gangster. We don't got
You
time
can't
for
prove me
that.
wrong.
No, we always got time. We always got time for this. Proving a dumbass nigga wrong, Allen, I always got time for that, bro. Because I caught it the minute it happened. I said, watch the Lakers lose on purpose so they don't got to see the Timberwolves because the Timberwolves are going to beat them in the first round without Luka and AR. Watch them. They have a
The
better
Nuggets
matchup.
were on a 10-game winning streak and then decided to rest all of their starters so that they could play Minnesota in the first round. What are you talking about?
Bro, you're not understanding. Okay,
You're
bro.
brain dead, dog. It's
No, it's cool. I'm
insane.
about to show you. And I'm about to show who's fucking brain dead, bro. This nigga just talking.
You
Again,
can't
like,
show nothing, bro. You got no proof.
bro, the NBA is about to show me the proof and I can get to it. I gotta scroll down deep. Cause you're not listening. You
Scroll
being
all you
hard
want,
headed.
bro. You're delusional. Luca and AR went down,
Hold
and LeBron was
up, hold up,
playing 30 plus minutes a game so they could try to win.
hold up, bro. No, we almost there. Cause Luka just won Player of the Month, so we almost there.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm about to show you, bro. You ain't gotta worry about the pay, boy.
You're not showing me nothing, bro. There's nothing
Evidence
you
is
could
loaded.
show me.
Yo,
You got
Allen,
no
on April
evidence.
4th, the seeding went like this: Oklahoma, San Antonio,
9
Lakers,
days ago? Are
Denver.
you dumb? Who did the Lakers
On
lose
April
to?
4th,
Who did the Lakers
this is
lose
the,
to?
bro, just let me tell you, this is the seeding. This is the seeding. This is the seeding. On April 4th, Allen, the seeding was this: Oklahoma, San Antonio, Lakers, Nuggets, Rockets, and then you have
But
the
you're talking about
Timberwolves.
9 days
Allen,
ago. I'm talking
9
about
days ago.
tanking in the last week of the season.
You're talking about the last week when everything was already decided, Robert. You're not listening. I'm telling you,
It was
the
not
Lakers.
decided already. What are you talking about? The Nuggets were on a
The
10-game win
minute,
streak. How
bro,
was it
he's
not
not
decided?
listening. He's not listening. The minute the Lakers lost AR on all them niggas,
Bro,
them niggas made sure,
you're
like,
dumb
yo,
as shit,
we got to
bro.
drop down the seating. All right, bro, whatever, Rob. You got it. Yo, it's been a great episode, bro. I want to keep going, but we're short on time, bro. It's not enough time for me to prove to Rob's idiot ass how the Lakers purposely lost games
You
so they
can't,
could play the
bro. You're
Houston
so
Rockets.
lucky I don't have
We're talking
Wi-Fi
about,
right
see,
now. Hold up.
Allen, think about it. Allen, think about it. Allen, if you're a Nuggets, would you rather pay the Timberwolves or would you rather pay Houston Rockets?
I'd rather play Houston Rockets.
Because you know they got no point guard. That's easy BTA. All right, bro. Yo, Jordan, end the stream, bro. Y'all niggas have a great night. I glad y'all tuned
Everybody
in,
have a
bro.
good night. Thank
Keep
you
tuning
for
in. Next week is gonna be
tuning in.
even better, bro. Next
I'm
week's gonna
sorry
be
this
even
happened
better, bro.
because they're always going back and forth. But yeah, Takeoff also
Tried to
got in
prove me
the
wrong by admitting that the Nuggets just admitted that
He's
Nuggets would
lagging
rather play
too. Yo, Drake, end
the
the
Rockets.
stream, bro. Yo, I
Just
appreciate
prove me
all
right,
that.
bro.
Yo, shout out to everything, man. Drake, end the stream, man. End the stream. Yo,
also
cut,
for the music act.
cut,
Takeoff
cut.
got shot in the
You
butt.
just proved me right, bro.
Yo, Takeoff. Yo, speaking of Takeoff got shot. I don't know if Lil TJ shot him. That's kind of crazy. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, that's crazy. But yo, it's been a great episode, bro. Rob's having technical difficulties, so he can't really like engage in this convo, and I'm done with it. But yo, for me, I appreciate everybody who tunes in to Beats and Ballers. Next week's episode is gonna be even better than this week. Y'all definitely tune in.
And we all gonna be focused because we were just arguing on this one. I'm so sorry this
I'm
happened.
not technical difficulties. I was just looking at the
Yo,
box score of how the
yo,
Nuggets were
why
playing
is
their entire
Yo,
bench.
Jen,
why is
Nope,
Drake
there's no
not ending the
technical
stream?
difficulties. I was looking at the box score to see how the Nuggets were playing their entire
Yo, you
bench.
keep talking.
And you're trying to tell
Everything
me
was
that
already
they weren't trying to
decided.
tank,
Everything
but the
was already
Lakers were.
decided. I'm
You
returning
got
the
no
bet.
brain, dog.
If the Nuggets started losing, the Lakers would have
Bro,
started
the
losing right behind
Nuggets
them.
literally
Stop
were
that.
trying to lose yesterday. The Nuggets were
Oh
trying
my
to lose
god.
yesterday so that they could be the 4 seed. What are you talking about?
That's what
Like, what are
you
you
think
talking
happened?
about?
And the
What do you
Nuggets
mean
were
that's
trying
what
to
I
lose
think
yesterday.
happened?
Why not just lose? How do you, Allen? How do you try to lose? You made my head hurt. It's aching.
I'm listening, Curly.
It's
Say it.
aching.
How do you try to lose what?
Allen,
Keep going.
How do you
Finish your
try to
thought
lose?
if
How
you
do you
can.
try to how do you try to lose? How do you try to lose yesterday, right? Because they were trying to lose, right? How do you try to lose and you end up beating the team by 10? And listen, you gotta think about it. We've seen tankers tank, Allen. We've seen takers tank. The Nuggets did not try to lose because either way they play the Timberwolves or they play the Rockets, they know it's BTA. They're gonna be either one of them. They didn't try to lose nothing.
You can
Bro.
literally
How
just
do
go look at the
Allen,
Nugget. You
how do
can
you fail
literally
at
go look at the
losing?
Nuggets starting lineup from Friday night. Go tell me who was in the Nuggets
Allen,
starting lineup on
Allen,
Friday
how do
night.
you, yo,
Tell me.
Allen, Allen, tell me, if your team has been plagued by injuries all year, right? The last night of the NBA regular season, everything's ready clinched, everything's ready set. You're not gonna touch the play in. Would you pay your starters? Or would you take take
Hold
a
on, hold
break?
on, hold on. Wait.
OKC,
Hold up.
OKC.
Wait. So you're saying the Nuggets were just resting their players, but when the
Bro,
Lakers were resting their players, they're tanking? So it's
no,
tanking when
you
one team
can't,
does it,
you
but it's
can't.
not tanking when another
I
team does
literally
it.
just
You
told,
can't have it both ways,
I
bro.
just told this
You're
imbecile.
literally trying to
I
have
just
it
told
both
this.
ways. You
I
can't.
just told this
You got to
imbecile.
call it both
I
ways
just
on
told
both
this
sides.
imbecile. I just told this imbecile. How the fuck are the Lakers trying to rest somebody? Nigga, they didn't rest AR. They didn't rest Luka. Them niggas got hurt. They can't play. That's not resting, Rob. That's not resting.
So how are they tanking? How are they
Because
tanking?
I'm
If
not
their
told this.
players are injured, how are they
Oh
tanking?
my fucking gosh, this nigga doesn't listen.
You're saying that
bro.
a team is tanking when their players are injured. They were actually injured. The Nuggets
Bro,
were resting players that were healthy. The Lakers were injured.
Bro,
You're
Rob,
dumber
for
than a
sure you got
fucking
it.
box of
Rob, for
rocks.
sure you got it. Rob, for sure you got it, bro. Rob, for sure you got it, bro.
Yo, you're dumber than a box of rocks, dog.
Rob, for sure you got it, Rob. For sure you got it, Rob. Yo, what game did Luka get hurt? Can somebody tell me that game? I know. The last time they played OKC. The second to last time they played OKC.
If they were tanking, why was LeBron playing?
Oh my gosh,
Or
yo,
they have to
Rob.
have at least one star.
But tell me, so
If they were tanking, though, why would
the
LeBron
Nuggets-
play?
so that's
They
like
could
me
have
saying,
rested him.
that's like me saying, Allen, if the Nuggets were taking, why was Joker playing? Why was Joker playing? Like, bro, come on, man.
He played one last game to get his awards for the end of the season because he needed to hit 65 games. That's an easy question to answer. I'm not gonna fall for that dumb shit like you.
Yo,
Fuck outta
like
here.
I said, bro, this has been a great episode. Rob, end it. Like I said, Rob, you can end it because you in charge of this shit too. End the stream, bro.
No, I'm not ending
End
it,
the
bro.
stream.
No.
Niggas don't- Yo, you said, bro, this has been a great episode, bro. I can't wait for next week when everything's all said and done, and we get the first games of the playoffs. I believe the playoffs start on the 18th, which is this Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. That's when the playoffs start. So I can't wait for that to happen, bro. Next episode's gonna be a great one, bro. Y'all definitely tune into that. Rob don't know what the fuck you talking about, but hey, pop off then, sis.
Dog.
Pop off then, sis. Why you talking like that? My fault.
This
Anyways,
dude is
thank you,
brain
Ren.
dead, dog.
Thank you, everybody, for staying tuned. Bye.
Nah, niggas end the stream. No, when Alice says bye, y'all end the stream. That's crazy.
You already know the fun. He didn't even end it.
Kanon running from the belt, bro. Kanon just wants to run the stream. He wants to end the stream because he's running from the belt. Just like the Clippers gonna be running from the belt in the first round. Just like the Pistons gonna be running from the belt when they play the Celtics.
Yo, matter of fact, he got this little music in the background. He's feeling super cool. Like the music playing, and he just said a whole bunch of dumb shit. But don't let this nigga's ego confuse us. Boston is getting belt. And Clippers, we might get belt, but we ain't running from it. No,
You're gonna be tatted up soon.
We running to the belt, but we're not running from the belt.
The Celtics not even gonna play the Pistons because the Celtics playing the Cavs in the conference finals.
The Yankees